This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Sattva Luxury Mattress, the only online mattress company that provides free delivery, setup, and mattress removal.
Welcome to Your Mom's House with Tom Segura, and
Christina P.
welcome to Your Mom's House.
We are making music. It's called Home Button.
Oh.
By Carson.
I like it already. It's very goth.
I got a announced add-on date.
Okay.
We're adding a show in Tampa,
Tampon.
Florida, at the Tampon Theater, March 7th. This is March 7th will be the added show. It's our third show there. That's very exciting for me. I'll tell you a couple.
Amaze.
I'll tell you a couple other things that are happening with the new tour. Number one, the first show will be January 4th, San Francisco, the Masonic. The January 5th one is sold out. So if you want to go in San Francisco, you got to get tickets to the 4th.
It's not the Masonic, it's the Masonic.
Sorry.
You said Masonic.
That's very, very stupid of me.
Silly.
I'm a stupid person.
Silly. That's not how they say it up there.
Thank you. We also have, let's see, the 11th in San Diego is sold out. The 12th early show is sold out. There is about 150 tickets left to the late show in San Diego if you want to go. From there, I go to Oklahoma City. The show on the 22nd has tickets. The other ones are gone. And then San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. You'll want to get on those. All of them are either close to sold out or sold out. So if you're in Texas, that's what to do. The following is the next time I go out after that will be Long Beach, Chumash Casino, and Reno. Those are all on sale. And don't forget, I moved the show that was in November at the Wellmont in Montclair, New Jersey. I moved it to February 13th. That was due to weather. It was snowing that day, unexpected, and the roads shut down. Anyway, that show's now February 13th. If you can't go and you had tickets, you get a full refund. If you want to go, your tickets stay valid. So just show up and you'll still have the same seat. But there will be a few more tickets available now that it's been moved. So if you're interested in going, it's February 13th. Gene,
I believe it's February.
And don't forget, we also added a late show in Nashville or Gashville, Tennessee at the Ryman. So that's on Sunday of that week in April during the festival. The first show sold out. We added a late show at the Ryman.
Oh, shit, man. You know when you push a fucking button and
then your asshole goes all weird?
God damn. Fucks.
It happens.
So Philadelphia, I'm on my way, bros. I'm leaving on Thursday. I'm going to see you guys December 7th. Fill her up, Delphia. Some tickets left on that Friday late show. The first one is sold out. It's always that darn Friday late show, right, Jeans?
Always the Friday late.
It's such a pisser.
It never stops.
It never stops. Judork titties. Like literally maybe 20 tickets left.
You said that like a Brit. Literally
20 tickets left on December 8th at the Gramercy Theater in Judork titties. January 10th, I'm here in the main room at the Comedy Store in Hollywood. January 31st through February 2nd, Denver at the Comedy Works. February 28th, Madison, Wisconsin, the Comedy Club on State. And then Mini Apple Tits, April 4 through 6. And then we're looking at May at the Tempe Improv. Tempe. And I'm waiting on a date to reschedule the Siloam Falls date that I had to cancel due to the fires. The Crying Tour, right? Anyway, this is the Writer Day Tour. Thank you to everybody that's already come out, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Christina P. Online for ticket links. Thank you, Jesus. Bye.
Thank you so much. Christina P. Online, TomSegura.com. You know what it is. Y'all know who's good at the game, BG. Okay. Y'all know what it is. Okay. God, do the thing, because there it is. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the
Pomcast.
Pomcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Today's episode is absolutely amazed.
You're gonna die.
We have so much great material for you, great guests. It really is. I know we say that a lot, but today you might sour and sauce your jeans. So
What did you say?
sour and sauce them.
Where did you hear that?
I made it up.
You just made that up with your dog brain?
Yeah.
You got a dog beard to match your dog brain.
I'm a professional comedian. Yeah, I am.
You're a lady comic now?
I'm a comedian.
Okay.
Don't fucking make up my pronoun for me.
Don't you gender me.
Yeah. Oh, you're switching glasses.
I got to switch because that's for readings, and then this is just a general.
Oh, because you're old.
I'm so old.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Didn't know how old she was. Anyways.
Grow up, Tom.
Christine's old, and we're ready to do this episode.
So
Ready?
stupid.
Pull your jeans up.
The Broward Sheriff's Office says Wilson and the man got into a verbal dispute over her, quote, farting loudly. I've always wanted to say that on TV. While in line. And that is when she pulled a knife and threatened the man before leaving the store.
This shit is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house.
I got to tell you right now, I get it. I
Get
finally
what?
get it. The Armos, the Greeks, the Guineas, the Blacks have been wearing these velour tracksuits for years.
And the Hungarians, my
Of
man.
course.
You're forgetting the prime
And
demo.
You got me one.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it right now.
It's great, right?
It's really comfortable.
Yeah. Can I tell you?
Now I get it.
Yeah. And nothing makes me happier if you want to get me any gift anytime than a velour tracksuit.
I mean, it's so soft.
It's the fucking bomb,
And
right?
it's the ease of it. The pants
Yes.
are all loose and easy to take on and off. This
Soft.
zip up and yeah.
I'm jealous. I want one. The problem with the ladies' versions is they always make them too tight.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
sexy, juicy.
Yeah.
But you want it loose and comfy.
Yes.
Of course.
So I may have to get like a men's small.
Comfort over, yeah, of course.
But I'm so happy that you're finally on board with the velour
You just showed up
tracksuit.
with one yesterday. For
No,
me.
I've been trying to ease you into this shit for 14
Well,
years.
what ease does it take? It's fine. I just put it on. I mean, what? That wasn't hard to convince me.
I know, but I feel like I've bought you these things over the years.
Not
and
this, you haven't.
Not full velour. I just
No.
You know why? I felt like it was time you were ready for it.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like now that you're a dad, you're a father of two,
Yeah.
you're officially in dad mode.
I've
you
been in
want
dad
comfort.
mode.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I wore my 3-stripe just to commemorate. I feel like we're in it together. We're
Adidas.
both Adidas. We're like total Eastern Blockers now.
We are. So this lady farted and then pulled a knife on somebody for talking about her fart. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's really wild.
A bout of flatulence in a Florida store leads to police making a strange arrest.
There's a lot of purple on this
37-year-old
set.
Shanetta Wilson.
Oh, Shanetta.
There's Shanetta. She was arrested for
There's
aggravated
Shanetta.
assault
Okay.
with a deadly weapon after she pulled a knife on a man who was offended when she allegedly passed gas while waiting in line.
So she farted.
Right.
Somebody was like, hey, do you mind? And then she pulled a knife on him.
It's like, fuck you. I fart when I want to fart.
The Broward Sheriff's Office says
Wow.
Wilson and the man got into a verbal dispute over her, quote, farting loudly. I've always wanted to say that on TV.
Farting.
While in line.
Loudly.
And that is when she pulled a knife and threatened the man before
Somebody on
leaving
set
the
there
store.
laughed. You hear that?
Yes, I did. Farting loudly.
Farting loudly.
Play it again. Play it again.
Yeah, that's great.
Farting.
Farting loudly.
Farting loudly.
Loudly.
Why did she get kind
A bout of flatulence.
By the way, if she's
About
such a
a
dick, I've
flatulence?
usually when it's only if there's a fart story involved.
Yeah.
Does the anchor person ever say like, "There's the person" when their image comes up?
Sure.
Like she did. She was like,
There's Shanetta.
Right.
like they never do that
Well,
because it's fart related. They're like, there she is.
She's mocking the criminal.
yeah, she
This is a
is.
serious crime, though. She pulls a knife on
Yeah, this is
someone.
fucking aggravated assault. Of course.
There's Shanetta.
There's
You
Shanetta.
dick. Yeah, we know.
Farting.
Farting loudly.
Farting loudly.
Loudly.
What accent?
It's like
is
our
that?
son now, our oldest son, is going, yes.
Yes, yeah.
Just out of nowhere. It was yes forever. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
And now he goes, yes.
Yes. What
you like,
accent
You like
is
your
that?
lunch? Yes.
He sounds like the guy from Sexy Beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Um,
Farting
loudly.
Loudly.
It's like someone learning to say the word loudly.
loudly. Well, the fart, the hard T, farting.
Loudly.
Farting.
Loudly.
Yeah. Well,
Farting loudly.
it happens. I fart loudly a lot in public. I can't hold them in anymore after 2 children.
Yeah.
Because when you have a vaginal birth, it kind of loosens everything up.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Your farts have really been something.
It's hard to look at you because you've been cutting your own hair. And
Hey, let's
beard.
talk about it.
It's terrible.
Let's talk about what happened.
So I'm going to post the photographs on my Instagram, the Christina P, so you guys can see what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
So last night.
Is it the Christina P?
Yeah, I do. The
Jeez.
Christina P. Because
So
Christina
pretentious.
was taken.
There's Shanetta.
There's Shanetta.
It's the Christina P.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's I have the worst
There's
social media.
Yeah.
Any hoodles. I was relaxing last night. You always do this to me when I'm like having my glass of wine. I'm chilling down. You come downstairs and you're like, you're bald. You look like Bruce Willis.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the fuck did you do to yourself?
Yeah.
Because you've been cutting your own hair with your clippers.
I get impatient and impulsive, and sometimes here's the thing, because my balding is in the front. What happens is, like when you take it down all the way, you're like, cool, this is how it should be. As it starts to grow out, what stands out is that the front center is obviously thin. Mm-hmm. So it stands out that, everything else is getting longer, starts to look bad. Sometimes it'll be like a second or third time you look in the mirror, you're like, I got to do something about it now.
Oh, I see. So what's happening is, because I don't mind that you're cutting your hair short. It's just that you're doing it, like you said, impulsively in poor lighting at night. So you're missing a lot of spots. You're not really doing a good job.
Yeah.
Why not wait? Because Alan's coming over tomorrow. He's going to be in your house and he can do your hair properly.
I didn't, first of all, I didn't know Alan was coming over. I didn't make an appointment with him.
Right.
I just saw, what happened was, I saw how thick, so I start to see that. Then I start to see how thick the beard gets. My beard will get really thick.
I'm also going to post that on Instagram on the Christina P. You guys can see what I saw in the bowl when I went to go brush my teeth the other day. Half your dirty, disgusting whiskers were in the bowl. But let me ask you. I understand you take half the beard. No, but the thought doesn't occur to you like maybe I should clean the whiskers.
I did eventually clean them up.
Eventually.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
If you go look in the sink, it's clean.
It doesn't make you sick to leave it there initially?
Not initially.
Okay.
Because I'm not done yet. See, what happened was I did a pass on the beard.
Okay.
And then I came downstairs. And then I was like, I got to do the head now. Went back upstairs. I think you saw it in between the two.
Yeah.
Then I did the head. Then I cleaned up.
It was an all-day thing because that was in the afternoon or the afternoon.
No. It was both were in the evening.
Oh, okay.
You just didn't know. You didn't notice the beard until you, like I'm saying, my beard change until you noticed the head change.
So you call me upstairs and I'm already been drinking. So by drinking I mean I have my one glass of mom juice.
A little nosedive too, but yeah.
Sure. And so that's when you hand me the clippers and you're like, can you clean me up? And I'm like, A, no, because the lighting's terrible. It's nighttime. B, I'm already a little bit
sauced.
Tipsed.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, I don't cut hair professionally. Man. I can't do anything better than what you're doing.
What is amazing is how badly you have adapted to just neck trimming over years. Like I have neck trimmers that I have had to, and on my neck trimmer, it's just one of these like little, the trimmers, I mean a wall or something trimmer.
Yeah.
And you still hold it backwards in the wrong way. I'm like, look, it's either like this or like this. And I give it to you and I always see you go the wrong way. I'm like, how many times am I going to ask you to do
you want to know why?
Why?
Because every time you ask me to do it, I've already been drinking or it's bedtime and you're pulling me out of bed. You pulled me out of bed last time, 8 months pregnant to do it. 9 months pregnant. And then you got mad at me that I didn't do a good job. I was tired. I was almost asleep. And you're like, come trim my hair.
Well, anyways.
So last night, I go and I look at your head and I see it in the dim bathroom light. And I'm like, you got to see what you've been walking around with, bro.
Well, walking around for an hour at home.
Right. But still, it's bad enough. And I take a photo. Bad. Chunks, just long chunks, patchy, scraggy.
Bad. I know.
And then I'm looking at your beard, even now, and it's not good. I got to be honest because just listen. It's patchy as fuck on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
And then you left a Brussels beard, like a schnauzer beard, down here. So it looks like a goatee.
It looks good, is what it looks.
It looks like you cut a goatee on your beard. It doesn't
looks
look good.
People like it.
Nobody likes it.
I got compliments all day today.
Looks terrible.
Everybody told me your beard looks so good.
Now, how the fuck did you do this? You did this with your dog clippers?
Same thing.
With your head clippers?
Yeah.
You do this with your beard?
No, head clippers. I just threw on a different guard and went.
Yeah, it shows that you just went. You just willy-nilly. You wiggled your wrist around, and that's
like that. And now it looks awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell Alan to clean that beard up. You really fucked that shit up.
I did not really fuck that shit up. Come on.
It looks like you look like Good Morning Julia in the front.
I don't look like Good Morning Julia.
Joe, you've got it's like a long schnauzer beard in the front.
Flower.
My flower, my everything.
My everything.
Meeting you yesterday. I can't stop thinking about him.
It's a maze.
I can't stop thinking about Joe. Good morning, Julia.
Meeting you yesterday.
Me.
My soon to be my everything.
My soon to be my everything. My flower.
Mwah.
Mwah. Ugh, the kiss is just the
I know.
worst.
So many great Good Morning Julias.
Meeting you.
Something else happened. Well, a couple things. First of all,
Don't go back to your boyfriend.
we didn't do this on the podcast because I didn't know if it would be a bad idea to do it on the podcast because of the reach of the podcast. Which is, we held a screening for Instant Family in Thousand Oaks.
First of all, my husband is very humble and sweet. Let me tell you what my husband really is saying. That when the Oak Park shooting happened and then the fires happened, it was horrible. And my husband bought out a theater so that people could go see Instant Family. You bought up all the tickets so that we could host a free screening for the community of Oak Park. That's what you did, Tommy, because you're a sweet man.
Thank you. What I was trying to say was that
I did not do that.
I know.
I'm just being clear here.
What I was saying was that
I would charge people double.
What I did was I wanted to do it in that community, but I only announced it on social media.
Right.
Because I didn't know if we did it on the podcast. So you have a limited number, obviously, of tickets for a movie screening.
Right.
And if I announced it on the podcast, I didn't want too many people to show up and be disappointed.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Because
sure.
I felt like the podcast response would be even greater.
Crazier. Yeah.
So I just announced it on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we held it on Sunday, and people came out. They were extremely nice and grateful.
So nice. We met so many mommies.
Such a respectful audience, and most of them came up to me and told me they enjoyed the movie, and the movie's a well done movie for
it's a great movie.
For seeing like a family kind of.
And when you came on the screen, everybody clapped.
That was very funny. Yeah, people would clap when my name would come up, and
it's great.
When I would walk on screen, they were like, "Woo!" like that. So it was very funny. But thank you guys for coming out. I really enjoyed doing that. It was very fun, actually.
We had our friends come. Ethan and Ela came.
Yeah, cousin Bree came.
Ryan Sickler came.
Sickle Cell was there. Gustavo, who plays Juan in the movie, was there.
And Rena and Matt came.
Yeah, that was really fun. That was a good time. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, this other thing, has taken off. If you don't know, over the weekend, Garth's Notre Dame.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're just going to walk into this nonchalantly? I've been waiting all day.
Well, there's so many. First of all, I wanted to say that
so much happening.
As the week was building up, holy shit, his Instagram is
ruined.
Over. I didn't realize there was one thing where I opened one of his posts and I go, I want to scroll through the comments, see how long it takes to see a non-YMH related comment. I couldn't find one. It was just like scroll. I was like, geez, I was like 50 comments in, nothing to do with him.
You know what's really great about our show and the people who listen to us?
Yeah.
Is this. It's the participation.
I know, it's the best.
And
it's number one. There's nothing that compares.
There's so much fun. We have a common target here. It's so fucking amazing.
All right, so here's an idea.
Oh my God.
He posts this about his Christmas music thing with Miss Yearwood.
Miss Yearwood.
He's like, there's nothing better than spending Christmas together, right? And then you open it up, comments, hey, Hitler, will you guys be performing the classmate Christmas song, Machines Within? If not, you guys should try it out. Keep them high and tight. Right? No, there actually is
There's
a real comment.
one
there.
or two
Sorry.
real fans.
Sweetest couple ever. And then it says, keep it high and tight. # dedication. You are not Gareth, and Trish doesn't look like either. So that's one.
They've got
there.
to know by now.
Here's his Notre Dame post. Gene, high and tight. You want to move in? You can move in. Try it out. Oh my God. It's just like,
It's
ridiculous.
just, it's relentless. Fans of the podcast, I listen to troll Garth Brooks. So they're starting to pick
They're
up.
starting to pick it up. Oh.
Open your heart to me in your arms.
Just like Joe. You don't need lube. You need spit. I never
You
knew-
don't need spit.
Oh my God.
You don't need lube. You don't need spit.
Oh, you don't need spit. Yeah, that's right. Here's his anthology post. Well, it's official. We're on Facebook. I told Gene, he didn't believe me. He believes me now. It's just endless. It is endless. I mean, every post, too. Every single post is like this.
It's so good.
God, what the fuck is going on here? This girl wrote, what is going on? I'm confused. Physical, 4 strokes? What the fuck? And then someone wrote, he just wanted to poop through a hammock. I said, why not? It's just like the gays.
Try it out.
That's their explanation to someone who's like, what's going on here? Are you planning to release a B-side version of this album with just Trish blasting farts into the mic? And by the way, every time I've seen, because I follow him, I'll just every time a new post comes up,
Oh,
it's within
God.
seconds.
Is it?
It's completely.
Just getting pummeled. Piss on me. Beat me. Try it out.
People are asking him, how often do you and Miss Yearwood go full throttle? Jesus. Yeah, it's endless. So if you really want to be amused by
Who is Julia? Good morning, Julia. I can see you use your lung disease as an instrument. Maybe even play machines within for the mommies. It only takes 4 strokes.
somebody wrote $100 says Garth is a ball hog. And then this girl writes, not sure what that means. I like the interaction though, like the confusion. Oh my God. There's just
It's so good. It's so good.
God.
I got friends in mom's places where the jeans are tight and Bert is racist.
That's hilarious. Yeah, so if you really want to have a good time, check that out.
Oh God, no! But it's just so that's just the beginning of my last few days with Garth on Instagram. So he's been promoting that CBS concert that aired on Sunday night, and let me just say it was the most unnatural video. Do you have that one? Can you pull that one up?
Oh, the one where he like introduces that he's doing a concert?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Here it
Are you
is.
kidding me? We're gonna fill this up?
Oh yeah! CBS tonight. Country sensation Garth Brooks will rock the house that Rockney built.
Okay, here's my problem. Again, before anyone, Garth Brooks is undoubtedly talented, and he makes millions of people happy with what he does. We're not crapping on this guy, his talent or anything, but the social media component needs to be managed. Where he's like, "Can you believe this? We're gonna fill this up."
And he screams there.
But what kills me is the fake humble pie of it. Like, we're gonna feel it. Like, of course you are. Your agent booked you in an arena tour because you're gonna sell all these tickets, asshole.
He was doing all this promo for this, because it was a televised event.
Makes me crazy.
And I saw him doing this interview where he was like, "Well, at first, you're scared because you're like, are we gonna even be able to sell that many tickets?" And he goes, and then it sold out in an hour. And then you're like, you dick. Like I was so nervous, but then an hour later it was all sold out.
Well, it's the fake, like, I just can't, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that.
I'm just happy anyone showed up.
Just humble pie.
Humble
Like he's
pie.
not the number one entertainer
Of course.
in the world right now. Yeah,
The
such
first
weirdness.
live concert ever held at legendary Notre Dame Stadium.
Yeah, I got friends. In Notre Dame Stadium.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Garth live at Notre Dame tonight after 60 minutes.
And-
only CBS.
And the thing is too, like, doesn't he have other highly successful songs other than "I've Got Friends"?
Oh yeah.
But
But I think that's his anthem.
That's the same joke
That's the
over.
anthem.
Is that I've got friends
Yeah.
in Notre Dame Stadium.
Yeah. Well, they have to do
It's so
the
weird.
wink too, because you imagine like his fans Obviously, like his hardcore fans think that's a hilarious.
That's a funny
bit,
joke.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, they're like, because he's got a song called "I Got Friends." Did y'all see? He did a joke about it, like that. What's this?
It's
here?
just so.
Everybody, Garth Brooks here reminding you to tune into CBS this Sunday, 8
Sunday.
Eastern, 7 Central, right? Don't miss. Live at Notre Dame. Garth Brooks. It's going to be fun.
Go before.
Yeah, he just doesn't know how to do it.
Hey, everybody! I'm just gonna tell you, he's
He just
so
doesn't-
awkward.
He's a great performer.
Yeah,
and
amazing.
just like a weird social media guy.
Yeah.
Really, really weird.
Really.
And
how are we gonna fill this up?
but the thing
God.
that we all suspected is actually true. That's the last time you're ever going to see him perform a concert because apparently it's all over. It's all over.
Okay.
Because this came out this morning.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this was on the news this morning.
Okay.
You want to see it?
I'm upset. I'm upset already. I don't know what to expect.
Down opposite Garth Brooks for this interview, I wondered what he would tell me, how hard it would be to get him to discuss his horrific crimes. What I found was that he was very forthcoming. He volunteered details that may be difficult to hear. I began by asking what he wanted from the men he picked up.
It's hard to comment on anything they do because if you do that, then you got to comment on the fact that, yes, you do have 3 arms and you just don't want to show the other one.
That's why you killed them.
I'm the last guy that wants to see it over. The greatest part is the fun of it. But, you know, your time comes and your time goes.
Almost 2 years ago in this little apartment in Milwaukee, police discovered the grisly remnants of one of the most horrible crime sprees in American history. Confessed that he had seduced, murdered, and dismembered 17 young men. He even ate some of his victims' body parts.
That was not my first choice. Basically, I wanted somebody that was thin, beautiful, and lots of hair.
There it is.
Wow.
We knew it. We knew it all along.
That's surprising, but not surprising. If you know
Not
what I'm
surprising.
saying.
He is a deadly psychopathic
Of
serial killer.
course. Of course. Who made that one?
Magnum Meme 1, I think.
Magnum Meme.
1, right?
I don't know if the 1 is there.
Look for me.
Yeah. Wow. Great job.
Great job at exposing the truth.
What a psycho that guy is.
Yeah, he really has killed a lot of people.
Goodness. That was so funny. Yeah. No, it's just no one. It's
sorry.
Magnum_meme.
Okay, my
on
bad.
Instagram.
Magnum Meme.
Again, I'll be reposting all the ones that roll in because I posted the initial one of his horrible CBS, and then I requested people make their own and remix them.
Yeah.
We can't often play it all because of the song, but I can post them on social. So
there you go.
God damn.
I'll
I'll also be posting Tom's horrific hair pics.
I did a good job.
No.
I did a good job. I wish you would have respected a little bit
How
more.
we gonna fill this big old arena up?
You know, some people aren't so happy that we tease Garth. Did you know that?
Oh, I bet.
Some people are
I
actually
bet.
kind of upset.
Okay.
Well, what's up, Tom Segura? Ray Vernon Brooks III. Uncle Garth called me up last night. Said you's talking shit. You's a big fucking funny man. Messing with our ticket sales. Well, Tom Segura and your wife, Christina P. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got a jar of peanut butter, a bag full of broken glass. I'm gonna duck my knuckles in. I'll find you, Tom Segura. Look at me, I'm shaking. I'm so goddamn pissed off right now. I'm gonna get him and don't tell me I can't.
It's pissed.
I'm gonna get this son bitch Tom Segura messing with my Uncle Garth. He lost 2 ticket sales last week. 2 ticket sales down. Ain't nobody coming to the big ass motherfucking stadium tour if Tom Segura keeps on running his mouth.
People are getting
So I'm gonna tell you one time, Tom Segura. You wanna meet me in a dark alley, or you gonna close your mouth about my Uncle Garth. He's a good man with Jesus on his side, and he's got a lot of fucking money. Don't piss me off no more, Tom Segura. Come on over, piss in my mouth. Try it out, motherfucker.
This guy is very familiar. He's the same guy that did the Good Morning Julia, and he was all battered up.
Raymond.
Remember he had the black guy?
But he's related to Garth.
He's right. No, this is Garth's cousin. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sagra.
Yeah.
This is so bananas. What do you think people love so much about Garth Brooks? What is it?
It must be just dynamite fucking shows. It has to be. Yeah. I've heard people say that the live show is amazing. You have to like the music first. Like,
right, you have to like country, or his country. And then I see that he has girls in like cheerleading outfits, and they're shooting off guns of stuff. You know,
Where?
in that CBS trailer.
Oh, that's cheerleaders probably because it's at Notre Dame Stadium.
Oh, right.
That's
So
right.
I imagine that's part of the fun.
Yeah, probably special for that. But I mean, generally speaking, he just puts on a crazy show.
Do you think he sells out more than like Lady Gaga?
That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I know the weirdest thing to me is that he's huge in Ireland.
That's bizarre.
Like, huge.
Yeah.
He's so fucking famous over there. I'm like, Ireland, really?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Lady Gaga's, definitely international superstars. So
yeah.
Who knows? But they're definitely both monsters.
It gave me so much joy. His weirdness.
Last week, we had the guy who told you that like you make my eyes a telescope. Remember that guy?
Yeah. The homeless guy.
He wasn't homeless.
Of course he is.
What are you talking about?
Babe, that guy's not normal.
What?
No.
Why would you say that?
Because he looks homeless.
What?
No, he's definitely homeless, Tommy.
That guy was not homeless.
You think he's like a doctor or something?
I don't know if he was a doctor.
A lawyer. A lawyer.
Was it last week or was it the week before?
It's been a couple
it's the week
weeks.
before. Yeah. You remember this guy. He's
I know. He's super weird.
He's like you.
I turn into a telescope.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Because honestly, there's really nothing that compares a black dude spitting game. Like they're the ultimate, right?
You think? Yeah. Well,
for sure.
Puerto Ricans too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think brothers are number one. So,
jeez, okay.
We have a segment now.
Racial.
This black dude spitting game.
I love it.
All right, so.
Kiss my pussy. Kiss it.
That shit turned me the fuck on.
Yeah, ooh, you have my pussy talking to you now. Oh, shit.
So, because there's so many great videos of this. I haven't seen this yet. Just so you know, a lot of times, neither one of us has seen. We're seeing it the first time you're seeing it. So I think some people think that, like, there are times. Yeah, there are times where I'll see a video, and that I just want to like surprise you with it. But most of the time, I haven't seen the videos.
And just let me be clear here. You're running under the assumption that it's black guys who spit the most game.
Well, it's in a folder for me.
Oh, and it just says that.
Well, it doesn't say that black guys usually spit the most game.
Oh.
I'm saying that this is a video about that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I thought we were claiming racially that they had the best game.
Well, that is what I'm saying. And this is a video that I'm hoping supports that statement.
Okay, good. Well, let's see it.
Another thing to point out quickly. Stop fucking sending videos that you want on the show to anywhere but the email address.
Oh, right.
I'm not going to open it. I don't watch them on Instagram. If you send it to me on Facebook, if you send it to me on Twitter, no. That's why we have an email address. We have a producer that reads these and watches these. So if you want it to play on the show, yourmomspodcast@gmail.com. There's no house in that email address.
Yeah, don't send it to my personal email too. Stuff for the show.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna...
we don't play it. I don't. I think 1 out of 50 of those will make it. Like I have to happen to open it and want it to move it forward. Just send it to him if you want it to play on the show. All right, here you go. Listen. All right.
Listen. I don't wanna lose this relationship, so we gotta stay strong. Don't wanna move on.
Well, I will say this. That doesn't necessarily support what I was going for. This guy is like mouth to mouth, really close, and recording himself, kind of whispering or singing. I will say he doesn't have the best teeth, and which kind of is a distraction about it. Because he has them, but they're not all there.
Well, and the ones that are there are like candy corn.
I I know you're sick and tired of fussing and the fighting and the cussing, but I love you and you love me too. I did you wrong. You did me wrong. Now take you back. You take me back.
It's really bad. Okay, a couple of things. This is not spitting game. This dude is just singing along to a song. He has 4 teeth. 3 are a different color. Top teeth. He might have some more bottom teeth. But she's really into it. She is.
I think she really digs it.
She's
So
mesmerized.
who cares what we think about those smelly
She
teeth?
thinks she's the best.
They can't smell good. That mouth can't smell.
That's a bad mouth. That is a bad mouth. But are you really objecting to the blanket statement, black dudes spit the best
I'm trying
game?
to think. Here's the deal. And here's why. I'm just wanting to challenge it a little bit.
Okay.
Because I feel like Puerto Rican guys are up there too.
Where do you think they got it from?
From the black guys?
Of course.
Okay. You think they train? They had seminars and they trained?
It wasn't a seminar. It's just they just picked up on it. Black dudes definitely spit the most game.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because here's the difference. I find that, like, when I was a single lady, like, I'd be walking through a parking lot just at, like, the grocery store.
Yeah.
And a black dude would yell at me from, like, across the parking lot. Like, what's up, girl? And, like, what's up, red? Or whatever. Like, I had red hair or whatever your hair color is. That's how they would yell at you.
Sure.
And then they start talking shit, like, how, across a parking lot. The Latino guy might actually want to be face to face.
Well,
the interaction
look, there's different
starts
degrees
later. Yeah.
of skill, just like in any sport.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that yelled, "Hey, red," he might be an amateur.
Right.
But you put a professional in front of you,
sure,
your panties are coming off.
Sure. It's okay.
Oh, shit.
I'll take you back. I'll take you back. No matter what you do,
God.
no matter what you say, no matter how far you go, don't take your love away, because I love you, girl, I want.
His mouth is so bad.
There's also rotten parts there.
Yeah, he has like gum decay and.
It can't smell good.
She really loves him a lot. And he really, really ruined my pitch. I thought we were going to listen to someone being like, I turned it to a telescope again. Like that kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
Oof, man.
I turn it to a telescope. You melt me every day.
Yeah. Fuck. God damn it.
I've been looking at your picture so long, babe.
Yeah. That dude has got...
This mouth thing is really bothering. I don't like it. I'm not interested, bro.
That mouth. Who the fucking blue band? Why would you? God.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I mean, that guy needs dental surgery yesterday.
Yeah, bro.
God damn it. So upsetting. So upsetting.
Speaking of upsetting, we were watching the Shahs of Sunset last night on our Bravo.
Catching up. We have a lot of our favorite we're catching up on.
And you got so upset. It was Mercedes was getting married. And I haven't seen you this upset in a long time on one of our shows. You were like, I'm so upset right now. I'm so upset. What about her wedding upset you the most?
I don't know. I guess in my core, I like certain levels of respect for certain events.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, I mean, they even commented on one aspect of it during it. She's walking down the aisle. She stopped walking down the aisle to shake hands with people and say, thanks for coming. Like, as she's walking down the aisle. So I was watching, like, what are you doing?
Well, she's drunk. They were drinking a lot, yeah.
So, and then like, she was like, oh, my God. And she's like, I can't believe you're here. And, hey, you came to this. Oh, my God. And, like, walk down the aisle. That's for after the, right? So
she's plastered.
That I just started to cringe at. I was like, ugh. Then it's their wedding. And it's like this beautiful setup, right? I mean, lovely decorations.
She did a great job.
And then the officiant says, you know, whatever he says, and he's like, will you take her? And the guy's like, abso-fucking-lutely. You know, I was like, ugh. Like, do you want that for your wedding too? I don't know. To me, I mean, it wasn't a punk rock wedding. It's like black tie It's a nice looking.
Right.
And then, oh my, where I wanted to just crawl inside myself. I felt cringier than watching my own audition. Was the vows exchange.
Yeah. Well, they didn't write in advance.
Now he
vows.
said something like pretty, like decent, for his
Right.
vows. I'm not criticizing the writing of it. Like she kind of cut him off at one point, but he got out a nice thing, and then she bombed so hard, and she started talking to other people, and was like, "Don't look over there. Do you not want vows? Okay, I'm not going to do vows then." Like during I was like, I hate this. It made me so uncomfortable. It made me upset because it feels like a disrespect of not only the event but like of the people there who showed up to come to your wedding.
Yeah. The whole thing
made me
It's
upset.
a joke. I think you and I are traditionalists in that sense.
Yeah.
I personally, and this is just me, like I believe in wearing closed-toe shoes to your own wedding.
To your wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of like flip-flops. I know sometimes people wear flip-flops. Like
Well,
it's
a
a
beach
beach
wedding.
wedding. That's different.
Yeah, you got to wear them at the beach wedding.
Yes. But let's just say we've attended a ceremony where
Oh yeah, that was nowhere near a beach.
nowhere near.
That was weird. That's weird. Yeah, we weren't even close to a beach.
It was an indoor daytime affair. And everyone else, I would say that the audience was dressed better than the groom.
Yeah, he was wearing flip-flops. That was weird. Flip-flops are basically not for most situations.
Correct.
They're
Correct.
the ultimate leisure wear. It's great if you want to wear them to run errands or
Sure.
go to the beach, obviously.
Which
but,
listen, even as a city dweller,
yeah.
I don't really like wearing flip-flops in the streets. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a little even like, there's a lot of shit out
I
there.
know.
There's
when you see
needles
flip-flops
and shit.
and you're in Hollywood, you're like,
Ugh.
bruh, you want to get something
Bruh.
else on?
I gotta tell you, the grossest is flip-flops in New York City. When
Yeah,
you see
that's what
people
I'm saying. That's like Hollywood, basically.
right walking the streets, and you're like, dude, this shit is nasty. Like there's fucking plague on the ground, pretty much.
Yeah.
But how, I'm saying, like, have some respect. It's your one
Vegas,
wedding day.
because Vegas is hot as
yeah.
fuck. It's a desert.
Sure.
But it's still like them streets are nasty, bro. Those are nasty
puke
streets.
lined with vomit and garbage, and you're walking around pretty much barefoot almost. There's a very thin barrier. Yeah, I think you and I are traditionalists when it comes to those types of things. I don't like being too irreverent on solemn occasions.
Yeah.
Like marriage, baptisms, things of that nature.
Yep.
Have some respect.
Who told me about somebody saying something crazy at a funeral, too? Oh, yeah. No, we read it on this show. It was a while back where somebody wrote in how they said that as they were lowering a casket of a family member, that the grandmother answered her phone and was like, I don't know, like around 2, I could be there. Yeah, sandwiches are good. Like, just took a call
That's so weird.
during the funeral. I'd be like,
So bizarre.
No, what are you fucking doing, man?
Yeah.
Have some respect. I guess that's
Yeah.
my thing. Have a little fucking respect.
Oh my God. Speaking of respect, I have 2 incidences. I was at the Starbucks on my way home from San Diego, and there was a chick watching a video full volume.
Crazy.
Just sitting at a table, a young 20-something.
Again, that's a lack of respect.
What are you doing? Nobody wants to hear your crazy video. Secondly, there was only one bathroom at the Starbucks, and I just don't believe in going in there and posting up and taking a huge shit when you know that there's one bathroom for the entire Starbucks population.
Yeah, it's not fair to do that.
No, because there's a line that forms, and then like even on an airplane, there's 2 bathrooms sometimes,
Usually,
front and back.
yeah.
So you're like, okay, some guy's shitting
Well,
in here.
at Starbucks, it is shit fuel. That's what it is.
All it is, it's bowel and urine maker.
Yeah.
It's bowel torture
Yeah.
and bladder torture, and then they only give you one toilet to
Sometimes
release it
with
all.
a code.
Oh,
You know, a lot of those have a
code.
code. Do you know the code? I got to shit right now. The code is 911, bitch. I got to go
Right,
now.
right.
And then they're like, the code today it's 1816. I should be. Try it.
Yeah, and you're like, oh God, I'm.
Oh, you got to put pound. I think before you do pound first 18.
You're shaking and sweating trying to take a shit.
Oh my God.
But what I'm saying is, look, if you got a shit, you get into Starbucks, right? You quick, and then out. But I'm talking like this fool posted up. You know what I'm saying? And there's 10 minutes of a shit. Don't do your 10-minute shit.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of people that just abuse that.
Are you crazy?
Sit in there and I think they're just doing emails.
Yeah. And people are waiting, asshole.
And they really got to shit. Yeah,
I got to shit and piss.
Ugh.
Now, second place is we were interviewing for a babysitter.
Oh, man.
Farting loudly.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what I do is I interview people and I let them hang out with the kid with me around supervising and see how they jive. So this person was in our home maybe a couple of hours and I come inside from being outside and she opens the bathroom door and there's this flushing sound and she says to me, "Oh, do you have a spray?" And the smell hits me and I'm like, this bitch took a shit in my house.
Day one.
Minute one, bro.
Bold.
You can't just go to like a potential employer's house.
Be like, I got shit right now.
Right now.
No.
How are you going to bring
Why
your
didn't
shit?
you shit right before you got here?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't shit right away.
Minute one at my house?
You have a right to shit, obviously, but,
Well, I don't even know you.
It's a bold choice because you're not going to hold your shit in, but...
No, but I
be discreet about it. Fucking bring your own spray. Jesus.
Or I guess I just don't think you should
ordered this amazing spray.
Shit in someone's fucking house that you don't know.
I ordered a spray that you're going to flip out.
Yeah.
It's amazing. They had it at the gym.
Okay.
And I was like, this is the best spray I've
It's
ever.
a shit spray?
Well, yeah. Yeah, but it's not what you think. It's not one of those big aerosols. It's just like but the smell is so great.
The thing is, we have another bathroom that has those sprays.
Yeah.
There is a bathroom that contains those sprays.
You gotta fucking know when to shit and when to keep your asshole closed.
Dude, or at least courtesy flush so that the smell doesn't... And it was nasty. Like, she really shit.
She really shit, huh?
Oh, it was so nasty. I don't know. She's not going to work here.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy, man. How you shit in someone's house? You don't even fucking know them yet.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Look, the phenomena has also just exploded for us. Reviving this Good Morning Julia has just been such an amazing thing. And everyone's getting involved. I can say that. People that you don't expect. And I want to give credit because we've made mention of this before that, a lot of dudes are usually the ones that send in a lot of their things, It's a lot of guys.
Mm-hmm.
But the ladies, they came through on this one.
Great. Let's see some lady Julias.
Some ladies.
Good morning, Julia.
So here is Lacey.
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe. Just wanted to say hi and wish you a good morning and let you know that this car here that I'm driving, yeah, I built it myself. I fixed the heating. The heating didn't work when I got the car, but it's like I'm really handy, so I was able to fix it. What else am I really good at? Oh, fucking. I know how to make a girl come, if you know what I mean. 4 to 5 times, minimum. Think about it.
I realized too that there's got to be no one that understands the creepiness of Joe's thing more than women.
Of course.
Because you guys are the ones that get bombarded by the guy who's like, I know how to fuck.
Yeah.
I want to be with you no matter what.
Yeah, it's so nasty.
Yeah, it's really...
It's never welcomed. And here's the thing. The guy that you do want to date, it's never that guy telling you that stuff.
Right.
It's always the creeper who you're trying to
the guy
avoid.
that you wish would say that to you, like probably... You're not sure if he's going to call,
Right.
Yeah.
Or he's just a regular, it's never a wanted thing, generally.
Of course.
When they tell you crazy shit like that.
What's this here? Is Christina?
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe's ex-wife. He told me all about you, and I just wanted to let you know that I have full approval on this. He's a really great guy. He built this entire apartment for me after the divorce. He taught me a lot about ventilation. He's such a good guy. In fact, he built this entire apartment building after the divorce, one-handed because he damaged his right hand in a fight with my first husband. But you know what? I had to deal with insurance money. It's part of the past. You don't need to know about that shit anyway. So, I think you should try him out. I think you should go full throttle. I think that, the one thing about him is you got to make sure he takes his meds on time. That's one thing. He's a guy of his pure heart, but you got to make sure he takes his Valium and his Valtrex and his Xanax.
Oh my God.
And if he's not, you just give it to him in a piece of cheese. He'll never know the difference. He'll never know the difference. But I really think the two of you should go full throttle. I really do. And I hear you both like gyms. I hear you both have a lot of similarities, and I think you should do it. Okay, so get him the fuck out of my life, just get him the fuck out of my life. Go for this. I just need to move on, you know what I need? Okay, love you.
Get him the fuck out of my life. No shit.
That was
No
fantastic.
kidding.
A lot of fans. He built that place one-handed. Here is Rebecca.
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe. Let you know that meeting you yesterday was the best day of my life. You're so beautiful. You're precious.
The eyes.
My flower. I know this might be a little hard to hear for you right now, but what? I'm making a video for Julia.
You know what she really nails is the intensity.
The intensity, yeah. Because he's so
Oof.
overwhelmed. She was like doing the thing where she's so overwhelmed saying it. That's what made the eyes close.
Yeah.
It's emotion.
Me and you. Mwah. I love you.
Mwah.
That's called a grounded performance.
Yeah, I like it. Here's
Damn.
Cheyenne.
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe. Just on my way to work here. Wanted to make you a quick video. Just tell you how gorgeous you are.
Oh, God, it's good.
Oh, so gorgeous. When I sniffed your bike seat yesterday at the gym, oh my God, the fragrance. Oh, took me away. Mwah. All right, I'll see you later on. I'm gonna pick you up for dinner. That boyfriend's there. We're gonna have some problems, Julia.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have some problems. You don't want to mess with me when I'm full throttle, Julia.
Oh, that's good.
It's
She got
amazing.
the creepiness down,
Yeah,
too.
real aggressive, too.
The women...
Terrifying.
Yeah, you know what the women nailed is the creepiness.
Yeah.
The intensity.
Yeah, yeah. that's
Yeah.
true.
You're right that they must feel that. Ugh, we feel that. I
Yeah.
should say that they, gosh.
Here's one more from Olivia.
Good morning, Julia. I miss you so much. I've been thinking about you every day since I met you. And I've just, I wanted to get you something, so I got you a dog, Julia. Guess what I named her? That's right, I named her after you. So anytime you're not here, I can just come out and say, good morning, Julia. She can't wait to meet you. I know she already loves you so much, just like I do.
Oh, God.
All right. I love you, Julia. Mwah.
That was Olivia. That's
So
great. She nailed
creepy.
The psychotic lost in love look.
Yeah.
Like, this is for you.
Yeah. She named the dog Julia.
Yeah, so she can keep saying her name. Well, are you ready for the thing that we've been waiting for
Yes,
a while?
I'm
And
dying.
we finally can try to do it right now.
I'm dying.
All right. We have been in contact with the Julia from Good Morning Julia.
Oh, my God.
And I'm going to try to call her right now.
Holy shit.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. I hope she answers.
Hello?
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 Good afternoon,
morning,
Julia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. This is Tom Segura. I'm here with Christina P.
Hi.
And
Hi.
we are so excited, Julia. So excited. Thank you for taking the time to do this call.
Oh, yes, no problem.
I want to start with one thing. First of all, we didn't know that when this was brought to our attention, we didn't know that it was like a thing, and then it kind of faded away, and then was brought to our attention again. We've been mesmerized by it, and there's so many different stories about the origin of you getting this video message on your phone. People said, it was a bar, it was a parking lot, it was the gym. Can you tell us how this actually came about?
Yeah, so this took place, actually, it was about 3 years ago. It was in 2015.
Okay.
I was going to the gym, not to work out, but to tan. And at Planet Fitness, one of the things you have to do is you sign in.
Okay.
So I go in, I sign in, 15 minutes goes by, I walk out, and it's pitch black out. I'm walking to my car, and I hear my name, Julia, Julia. So I turn around, and I'm like, what the hell? So I start kind of walking slowly back over to this voice I heard, and as I reach this man, he's older, probably 20 years older than me. I'm kind of like, all right. And he's like, oh, Julia. And I was just like, yeah, do I know you? And in my head, I'm thinking maybe it's, a friend, someone who works there. I have no idea. So he goes, oh, I thought you were really beautiful, and I had to talk to you. I looked at the sign-in sheet, and I had to wait till you came out just to say hello. So I'm standing there like, oh, my God. So, like, no one's in the parking lot. I'm, like, terrified. And I'm just like, okay, let's get this going.
Uh-huh.
So, he's like, oh, can I take you out for dinner or drinks? And at the time, I was still kind of talking to an ex-boyfriend. And I was like, listen, I'm still talking to my ex. I'm hoping something works out. So probably not.
As you're saying that to him, though, you're basically just trying to, like, ease this guy down. You're like, I'm talking to my, like, you're trying to be sort of diplomatic to let him know that, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm not interested, right? It sounds like that.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So
You mean
he goes, oh,
things that normal human beings pick up on. I got it. Okay, keep going.
Sometimes. So he's saying, oh, let me get your number. So my phone's in my hand, so I'm kind of just like, all right, I don't know what to do. So I just kind of hand it to him thinking, let me get his number so then he doesn't have mine. Smart man.
Okay.
Calls me. So instead of just putting his number in, he calls with my phone, his phone.
Oh, fuck.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so I'm just like, whatever.
Joe's no newbie.
Smart,
he got
guy.
it. Yeah.
Psycho.
Yeah. Yep.
Smart man. So a day or two goes by, and I'm driving to work, and I get a text, and I'm looking, and I said, who the hell is this? And it's not, there's no text. It's just a video message.
No.
So I open that video, and I am mortified. I'm like, oh my God. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell?
What?
So I didn't tell anyone. So I had, at the time, 3 girl roommates. I told no one for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, because I was just like, oh, my God, I can't believe this happened.
Oh, my God.
So I get another video a few days later. So I'm like, what the hell?
Is that
the car
Is
one?
that the car one?
The car one, yeah.
This is like my flower, my soon-to-be my everything.
Yes. So I respond and I said, oh, haha, like, still not interested. So lo and behold, I end up telling my friends one night when we're drinking, and I'm just like, I need to show you guys something. It really freaked me out. And they're like, oh, my God, this is hilarious. You should put it on the internet. And I'm just like, no.
You're like, I'm scared to death.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm scared. I'm like, have you guys seen, like, Dateline? Like, I don't want to go missing. And they're just like, no. I'm like, he's like my dad's age. And I'm just like, I feel bad. I don't want to embarrass anyone.
Right.
So time goes by. My friends share with other people. So I start, everyone just made a joke out of it. I got videos from my friends. People text me, good morning, Julia. And I think nothing of it until a year goes by. And I get a text from one of my friends, and I don't have Twitter, but she does, and she goes, someone fucking posted your video on Twitter. And I was just like, no way. So that's how that whole girl who went to the bar in Chicago met this creepy guy named Joe, how that rumor got started.
Okay.
So my roommate she was like, I'm going to tell everyone. I'm just like, okay, I don't care. Do whatever you got to do. Whatever. So video dies down again until you guys came across it. So I have no idea who sent it to you. And the other day, one of your fans messaged me. Not sure how they got my Instagram message either.
No.
They're just like, we found you, and I think you should get to the bottom of it and you should call them. And I was just like, you know what? Why not? It's been 3 years. Might as well get the real story out there. So
Thank you so
here I
much,
am.
Julia. I gotta tell you, have you seen the fans? Have you seen the fans making their versions of Good Morning Julia videos?
Oh my God, yes, they're hilarious.
Yes, and
they're so funny.
We just got through playing 6 more that were submitted all by women, so it's women's versions of it, and it's really hilarious. I mean,
that's great.
Now, back to the so this guy, so you told him like, oh, my ex and I, blah, blah, so that's why he was bringing that up. Did anything ever come about? Like, did you ever run into him again at the gym or anywhere else?
I stopped going to the gym shortly after that, actually, because I didn't want to run into him.
God
so
damn.
I ended up switching gym.
Yeah.
But I did find out one of my friends was like, I'm curious if he has a Facebook. So we took his number, we put it into Facebook, and his profile showed up, and she goes, oh my God, I went to high school with his kid.
Oh.
Now So I'm 28 now. I was about 25 at the time. She was 19.
She was in high school with his kid?
No.
His kid.
Yeah.
Oh, he is a kid.
Yeah, with his kid.
Oh my God! But he's 20 years older than Julia, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he's definitely a little bit. Yeah, exactly.
Now, most importantly,
So
Julia,
I was just like, no way.
did you ever have him do the crown molding in your house?
Yeah. What about ceiling fans? Do you like his ceiling fans or not?
I have some ceiling fans in my closet right now that need to be put up, so I might give him a call.
The funny, I gotta say, it's like it is. I there's things to laugh at in the video. Obviously, it's so ridiculous, but then I do kind of feel badly for him because I see how desperately it's it's unnatural to express that level of love for somebody you just met, but he's just mesmerized by you.
He's mentally ill. He's
Babe.
psychotic. Well,
yeah,
it's psychotic, and I tell you,
I'm not.
You're not what?
Keep going.
No, you go, Julia.
No, I said I'm not quite sure. No, I was gonna say I'm not really quite sure because it's not like it was like a good day that I'm out at the bar. Like I was literally hair up, looking like a mess, coming from tanning. Like,
yeah.
So I kind of took it as a compliment, but I mean, he knew what he was doing because at the end of the video when he said, I hope this video doesn't scare you, I was like,
yes.
oh, okay. Well,
That's right. That's
yes,
right.
He
that
does.
always stood out to us.
He knows.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what's really great about this, Julia, is that because we've exposed this guy for a creeper, it's not fair, first of all. Yes, we have empathy for him, but it's not fair that you've had to change your life
That's
and
your
routine.
And go to a different gym and all that shit.
Because this guy doesn't know how to fucking rein it in.
And he's an adult.
Yeah.
He has a kid. Is his kid, by the way, a girl? Is it a daughter?
I think he has 2. From what I remember, I think he has 2 twins. I think one's a boy and one's a girl, or both are boys. I'm not quite sure.
Well, good. So he's a great example for both.
I'm not quite sure.
I know that when our sons reach a certain age, I will play that video and be like, "Don't ever do this to a girl, okay?"
But I would encourage all the women listening to send us your videos of guys being creepy because this shit needs to stop. It's not fair that she has to.
It's not fair. No, it's not.
This scares her. It's not.
Of course,
cool.
it's not cool at all.
I always found it funny because people were, before the story came out, people were like hating on me, and it wasn't even me who exposed it. And they're just like, oh, if she would have been younger, or if the guy would have been younger, and like more her type, then she would have loved it. And I always disagreed with that.
No.
I think that I can't stand guys who come up to me at the bar, and it doesn't matter the age or who he is. I think it was that's too much.
Yeah.
It's the same. If a guy comes to me at the bar hitting on me, I'm giving them the exact same reaction that I would give Joe. It's not that he's, older than I am, and that's why, it's a big deal. It was just creepy.
Yeah,
it was creepy, and it was just too much.
His game is all fucked up.
It's so fucked.
Yeah.
Hey, now I wish someone would build me a house now, but
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, too, it's like we were just talking about the fact that the person that you want to send their love video is never the person that's like, you know what I mean? Like, if you saw like whatever the hottest guy ever is to you, he's never going to send you a video like that. That's the guy who you never, you know, he probably doesn't call because it's just out of his realm to do that. Now, what about dating now, Julia? Are you a single lady
Are
now?
you scared off of men?
No, I'm not. You know, my boyfriend's no Joe.
Yeah, he's no
but
Joe. Yeah.
he's a good guy.
Yeah, oh, good.
We've been together. We've been together a while. It's actually funny. The ex who I had been upset over at that time actually wanted to get back together with me years later, and I was like, nope, you know, that's over with.
That's over.
So. You know, everything always ends up.
What does your current boyfriend think of all, you know, this nonsense? Is he amused by it? Am I amused by Joe or what?
Oh man, when I first so he's been around probably 2.5 of the 3 years that it's been going on, and he thought it was hilarious when we first found out, and he always said, he's like, oh yeah, you know, go talk on the show about it, reach out, because it was going around a few different places, and I was just like, oh, I don't know. So when I told him about you guys, he's like, yeah, just do it.
Now, would you say that you and your current boyfriend are going full throttle, or are you guys kind of like, you know, hanging?
You know, I shouldn't embarrass him, but I'd like if we went full throttle a little more.
Oh! Wait till he finds out.
You better get on it before you get more videos.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So can I ask you too, where is Joe from? Where is this accent?
What region? I mean,
give us
Give us the general region.
East Coast.
East Coast. I would say
Jersey?
No. I'm thinking he's north central.
Close.
North central east.
Okay.
East area.
Okay. We
You
don't
know what
want
I
to
mean?
give Julia's
Yeah, no, we don't have to give it
coordinates.
I know. I don't need Joe coming to find me.
No.
No. But okay, that's about right.
Yeah, that's about right. Well,
Okay.
look, I got to tell you. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think his accent kind of gives it away.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Well.
It's not Birmingham,
No.
Alabama. But look, Julia, we so appreciate you calling in, giving us the real story, putting to bed the rumors, letting us know how this really happened. We're huge fans of yours and of this amazing video that I'm sure at moments terrified you, but thankfully we can all have a good laugh at it now. Thanks for taking your time. Anything else you want to add, Christina?
No, I'm just I'm happy that you're going full throttle with a new man.
A new
who's,
man.
Respectful, and I'm sorry that happened to you. That shouldn't happen to anybody.
We're sorry on behalf of all men. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm glad that you survived and we can have some fun with it now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, it's like I said, it cracks me up. All these videos I keep seeing, and I like when I'm driving to work and I'm like miserable, like waking up early. I'm just kind of like listening to it. I'm getting a good laugh, so it starts my day off well.
Great. Well, listen to this episode because it has, like I said, all women doing their Good Morning Julias, and it's pretty amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. Thanks so much, Julia.
Thanks,
Take care.
Julia.
Goodbye, Julia.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye. There you go.
Me and you yesterday.
Me and you on the phone was the greatest. I'm going to start texting her all the time now.
Come on in, Julia. Do you think her friends just do that relentlessly?
Of course.
Everybody.
I would never let it end.
Like, it hasn't stopped in 3 years.
No.
They started
It
3
probably
years
started
ago.
to fade, and then when this came back, they were like, it's on. And they were like, I was waiting for this to come back.
Well, because
Yeah.
we've been saying it to each other when we wake up in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
We've been
And
saying
we
it to the
text-
baby, Julian.
When I'm
Good
on the
morning,
road,
Julian.
every morning I see Good Morning Julia from you. That's what you text me every morning.
My flower, my everything.
All right, well, we have some more stuff lined up. Let's grab our boy here and get this going. This is so fun. All right, that was such an amazing call with the real Julia from Good Morning Julia. And due to unbelievable demand and requests, we did it. It's up in the store now. There are Let's Go Full Throttle and Good Morning Julia shirts with ceiling fans.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what we did. both men's and women's cuts.
Yes.
A lot of women have asked for some of the shirts to be in women's cuts, so we did it. There's black, Let's Go Full Throttle, and there's gray, Good Morning Julia. Of course, both have Joe's trademark ceiling fans. So go to merchmethod.com/Tom Segura, merchmethod.com.
Don't forget to do your Christmas shopping this year on our store. Why not get the jeans in your life?
And
a Jesus Wore Jeans sweater.
Yeah. And as of this recording, by the way, I should tell them that I haven't confirmed, but I know that its shipping is en route. I had these amazing posters made for the Philly shows, and there's a little bit of overstock. So I'm having them sent to our store.
Oh.
So check back at Merch Method. I'll post it on Instagram and stuff, but they'll go quickly. They always go quickly. If you were at any of the Philly shows or you just like the original artwork, this one has me as a barista killing guy.
Oh, that's great.
It's really funny. So
Yeah,
just
I
check
think
that.
I have Ride or Die shirts too, don't I? On your
Yeah, you have Ride or Die shirts
the
there.
tour shirt.
Yeah.
Check that one out. It's hilarious. It's me as a gangbanger chola.
Yeah, and you can it's December 4th as of this recording, meaning you're probably hearing this on the 5th or 6th. You can still get some of that Christmas stuff probably in time for Christmas if you order now. There's the Jesus Wore Jeans sweater, T-shirt, and then there's the Santa Wears Jeans hat, and there's our ornament bunch too, the stocking and the ornament.
I love it. And don't forget your FGT RTD socks.
Yeah, the socks came.
Those are fantastic.
For girls that ride till death.
That's right. Look, and don't forget your classic shirts. A lot of times I see you guys wearing your double pipe classic shirts. I see a lot of Just Glassin' shirts.
Yeah.
Those are my favorites. I love the jean sweatshirt. That has always been my favorite.
It was restocked.
I'm telling you, it's so nice and soft, and it just fits just right. It's my favorite thing.
You're right. And then also
There's so many good things if you're a fan of your mom's house.
Here's our Christmas bundle, and then the jean.
Here's my Ride or Die
Ride
shirt.
or Die. Men's and women's, and the jean beanie.
Jean beanie.
Yeah.
I got to wear that to Jew Dork Titties in Philly this week.
And we restocked the Home Here Now.
And don't forget your bikes. That's one of the first shirts that started this whole store,
That's true.
actually.
That is true. Bikes. But the you know that I went in there and the our rep at Merch Method was like, when I opened the file that said piss on me and beat me, she goes, I was certain that it would not sell. I really thought you'd lost your mind. And she goes, and then it sold out. She goes,
piss on me and beat me.
and I go,
really?
we have a really amazing fan base. She goes, yeah. She goes, yeah, I saw piss on me, and I go, this.
Let me
doesn't
see
make any
that
sense.
shirt. Go down. It's down. Oh, that one.
This one.
Wait, but there's also one with just the word. That's your face with your mouth open, as if to say "piss in my mouth." Oh no,
Yeah.
let's try it out.
Oh, try it out.
Try it out.
These are 4 strokes.
Yeah.
There's the motor 4-stroke and the
gang.
golf 4-stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Glassin'.
Water Champ,
But
FGT
also-
RTD, and a YMH black hoodie zip up standard.
That's-
Ball hog.
Yes. Here's the see, look at the socks.
Yeah, sold
the
out.
piss on me
Piss
socks.
on me, baby.
She goes, the piss on me socks came in. I was like, he's not gonna sell these. Sold out.
Blessing in the Skies shirt from my first special.
These, let's see it.
This is great. I'm making fitness. Yeah.
The women's one sold out.
So many
It's all there.
great things we have in the store. So many
Yeah.
great T-shirts from this show.
Surprise your loved one. Well, look, last time
Oh
we
my God.
learned about some of the dark web's most disturbing pornography. And this time we're going to learn more. I have with us a friend, a great comedian. You may have seen him on the road by himself, or you may have seen him with me. He's come with me on a lot of shows on the last tour. We will be together coming up in, I think, is it San Francisco? San Francisco is coming up. It is the great and hilarious Josh Potter.
Hi.
What's this one, babe?
That's just Josh's trademark sound.
It's a woman crying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
So Josh
it's not very
introduced us
joyful.
to a segment that we like to
Jesus
call
Christ.
the dark web. Okay?
Yes.
This is the dark web.
Jesus Christ.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Josh is the authority on all things darkness on
It
the
is.
interwebs.
Josh is really great at this stuff. I've always, I've had the conversations with him about, all this crazy stuff on tour, and I knew we were kindred spirits when we would connect talking about weird things and fun things. But he really knows this stuff, he does. And yeah,
I try.
Really wet diaper.
Yeah, he told us about that diaper last time.
Jesus Christ.
And we learned about N-word porn. It was great. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go back and get that one a listen.
Yeah, if you haven't heard that one, look up last time Josh was here. So this time, Gene, I said, Josh, let's do a deep dive. Last time it was pornography. What have you got for me this time? I'll let him introduce it. Josh, what are we talking about today?
Well, I thought this would be sort of a public service for you, Christina,
Oh,
because
thanks.
you think Tom's going to murder you probably at some point.
Yep.
That's like a possibility.
Yes.
Well, today we can compare him to some past serial killers.
Okay.
And we can see some similarities, perhaps. Maybe some differences. Maybe you'll be...
Maybe some differences.
Yeah, maybe, a few here and there. Maybe you'll be calmed after this, like, oh,
Okay.
I'm not going to get murdered.
Right.
Thanks. I appreciate this, Josh. I
Yeah,
can't
no
wait.
problem.
Josh, who should I pull up first?
Well, I brought 3 cases with me today. Maybe you're familiar with some of them. Maybe you're not.
Honestly, only one of the... Well, sorry. One of the names is vaguely familiar, and then one of the monikers I'm familiar with.
Yes.
So.
Okay. So you're pretty well versed already. I thought I was
Great.
pulling some obscure ones.
No,
but-
this is it. It's still, I don't know a lot about this. So.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, let's start with good old. This is recent, by the way. Robert Picton,
Okay. Robert.
a.k.a. the pig farmer killer,
Oh, God.
a.k.a. Pork Chop Rob.
Well, he has the same beard shaving technique that my husband does.
That's a
I think you
similarity.
could get that haircut too. by
I
the
probably
way.
could. This front is pretty much gone.
Yeah.
I could grow the back out.
You ever think about that?
I don't know. That's kind of an interesting look. I will say, from this profile, it's not the worst looking guy. I mean, he's not the most handsome man I've ever seen.
There
but-
are women, almost 100, that would agree with you.
Holy shit! That many?
What?
Well, Pork Chop Rob here. Would you guess that he's a millionaire?
Really?
What?
He's a millionaire. Which is the most fascinating.
farming?
aspect. Well, yes, it's from owning a farm. His parents had owned this farm for 100 years, and they bought it for $13,000 in like 1963, and then in 1994, he's found out the farm was worth $7.2 million.
Oh, my life.
So he sold portions of it here and there every couple of years.
Keep that funding
for
going.
some millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And needless to say, the farming went to shit. They weren't really doing that
Yeah.
anymore. But he still had a lot of hogs on the farm, including a 600-pound boar that would like patrol the farm
and
bite and things.
Did he put his talents into another field when it wasn't farming? Did he do other things?
In fact, he did. He made a non-for-profit organization out of his farm called the Piggy Palace Good Times Place, and it was a society that would hold events and parties for organizations. So that farm of his became a party zone.
Can I pull up this farm
Yes,
image?
of course. Yes, this is what the farm looked like.
Boy.
Very vast. That barn right there held many parties for vagrants and sex workers and Hell's Angels. Lots of cool, rad people were partying with the Piggy Palace boys.
And our man here, what's it? The pork man?
Pork Chop Rob, dog.
Pork Chop Rob. His target though was ladies.
Yes, ladies of the night, sex workers in particular.
Oh.
And when you would hold these parties, of course, it would attract those people. They would come and do drugs and drink, and then he would rape and murder them subsequently.
Got you.
Yeah, so eventually one of the workers of the farm kind of noticed, all these women that are coming around here seem to go missing. So something's up. And eventually an investigation was held. This investigation was so thorough, they called it the Ground Zero of Canada.
Wow.
Because they had to bring in heavy machinery, excavators, things of that nature, so that they could find human remains. And they hadn't had an undertaking quite like that since Ground Zero in 9/11.
Oh, my
Jeez,
God.
yes. Because there were very few remains left. Do you see what Rob did? the reason he is the pork chop king is because he would feed the women and their remains to the pigs.
Okay.
And then he would take the pigs and make bacon and things and sell it to the public.
Oh my God. Did you know about this, Tom?
No.
Why are you laughing, psycho?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
There was a neighbor who was like, I bought bacon from that guy all the time. And now he has to live with himself.
That he ate basically a lady.
Could you imagine just going about your day?
Wow. So he would kill, dismember, and then feed that to the pigs.
Right.
And then take
Murder
the pigs and make bacon
Now,
and sausage.
Yes.
I
Really
will
great way to get rid of evidence.
Yes, I was going to say.
He's kind of brilliant, right? I mean,
he's a millionaire.
Genius. The thing is, that's a good thing about capitalism. You can always exploit something to your advantage. We've talked about this forever. What's the best way to dispose of a body? And I think we found it now. Feeding it to the pigs and then selling.
Well, we have some clips
Well,
here.
yeah, they convicted him of 27 murders.
That's a lot.
Right. In this clip, he adds to the number a little bit.
Uh-oh.
and
Okay, so this
confesses
is
to a few more.
this is him in. He's already in
He's
prison.
in a jail cell, and his cellmate has been undercover for months, embedding himself in order to get a confession out of him. Because, like I said, this investigation at the farm so thorough, and also not really raising a lot of answers. They're spending millions of dollars to investigate, and so they need this guy to get a confession.
Josh, you really are the darkest motherfucker I know.
Let's,
and how much knowledge you have.
Let's watch these clips. Tell me what's going on here.
Oh,
Okay?
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's kind of inaudible there, but
Right,
he's saying that he got sloppy.
Yes, he got sloppy at the end, and he's lamenting in that fact. He's saying, if I would have kept my shit right and tight, I would have fucking murdered more bitches,
Yeah, and the officer is saying, but it's
he's
not-
like, oh, that's fucked up and stuff.
Yeah.
He's not doing a real good job, the officer. Yeah, he wanted one more. He said he confessed to 49, and he wanted one more to make an even 50.
Make the big 5-0.
Yeah. So
like
what he
Floyd
was-
Mayweather when he did his fights. He
Exactly.
was like 49-0.
Right.
Doesn't sound as nice as 50.
Yeah, get that 50, get that big 50 spot,
Yeah.
half 100.
Yeah, it's got to be a thrill to do this. All right, let's see.
Do you want to stop so you can go relieve yourself in the bathroom?
But this is as early as 2007 here.
Oh, Jesus.
That's right, officer.
So, yeah,
That
the
is
guy-
math. That's good math.
Yeah, they're just kind of reconfirming. He's like, yeah, man, fucking. Can you imagine if I had gotten 50?
Yeah, so he's just like, man, I'm a real cool dude. I could have got 50. He's trying to talk to the officer like he's one of his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a theme that will carry on through all this, by the way, is injecting women with, you wonder, how do they kill them? Do they strangle them? Do they stab them and stuff? Turns out a lot of them were just injecting things like antifreeze into their veins, or Windex was used often.
And he's like, in 5 to 10 minutes, they're dead?
That's all it takes?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
You might want to write that one down.
I don't write that down. God damn you. Where did you find this footage?
He's like, I didn't know that. With
Josh,
the smile
this
on
is your
his face.
gift, is fighting this footage. You gotta read this. The audience can't
Yeah, I
hear
know.
it.
They can't hear anything. So he's saying, the killer's saying, another party says, yeah, I mean, all they fucking got a lot of stuff on me. And then the officer says, no.
No shit, eh?
Yeah.
Canadians.
That's what? That's
why it's, what is it?
Not part of it? I don't really know.
Oh, because, what's happened, like I said, he was convicted of 27 murders.
Oh, so he's saying,
And
like, that's why it's...
Here he's admitting, he's like, that's why, I killed way more.
Yeah.
But it's not part of it because they don't know, but I got sloppy at the end, so they found some.
Oh, God.
Ah, wow.
So now they're going after him for even, well, he's dead. He died?
He died?
He died?
Yeah, he's dead.
He died
too
naturally?
bad.
Sure, yes.
Or did somebody kill him?
Oh, shit. I should have, that's one part I didn't.
Well, let's look it up. Hold on. Let's see.
Well, that's tragic, huh? Are you really sad that guy is dead, Tom?
I'm not sad. He died at 69.
Hey.
Nice age.
Hey.
And I'll have you know that farm is being made to a children's park now.
Is that
Is
right?
it really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
What a morbid thing to do, right?
Jesus Christ. Well, you know that Murderland is discount land. One time I had lunch with the guy who bought the Charles Manson murder house.
Yeah.
He ended up being a television producer. Anyways, he got it at a significant discount because those Manson murders, the
Was he
Sharon
s-
Tate murders happened there.
Was he stoked that went down there?
Yeah. I mean, not stoked, but he was like, oh, it was cheaper because no one wanted to live here. I'm like, yeah, no shit. Also had to change the street address.
Jesus.
That's terrible, Tom. So how hard are you right now having watched that?
Well, I'm glad there's a desk here. I'll just say that.
These next fellas.
Thanks, Josh.
These ones you might remember from your childhood.
No thanks.
Hold on 1 second. I just wanted to see
Yes.
if we had.
God, you're so terrifying, Potter.
I'm just looking to see like what his cause of death, but I can't really see.
Just evil, baby.
No, I just wanted to see if he himself was killed or something.
I don't think they have death penalty in Canada.
They don't.
right?
I meant like an inmate or something.
Oh,
doing
I
that,
see.
you
I
know?
see.
But no.
Hope somebody injected him with Windex.
He probably died of some cardiovascular thing eating all that pork.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually,
True.
it doesn't show that he's dead.
Oh, okay. So he's not dead.
He's not dead.
He could very well be living. I mean, this again happened. He was put in jail 10 years
You
ago.
know what's not fair though? He got life in prison.
Yeah. Why is that not fair?
I mean, you know, like why don't you give the guy a shot to get out there and make something?
Yeah,
of
no,
himself?
rehabilitation.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for so long that the prison system does not rehab criminals enough.
It's crazy.
Right.
This guy's just a lost cause.
Yeah.
Well, he is super smart. I mean, his whole scheme was really intelligent.
Yeah.
Right, to set up a non-for-profit to hold parties to get... I mean, good on him for having that shithole farm and getting a bunch of hookers to come hang out.
That's true.
I mean, he was getting laid a lot, you know? So, I mean, maybe not take it as far as murdering them.
Yeah.
But he was definitely getting his dick
But then
in.
again, when you murder them, you don't have to. He's saving money too. They didn't think about
Well,
that.
he's making money. He's making money because then he's going to
then
sell
he
the
robs
bacon
them.
later.
Right.
Oh, right.
No, he's going to feed them to the pigs, and then
He's
he's going to
supplementing that pork meat.
Yeah.
So he's getting more out of the pig.
God, it's
Smart
a
guy.
win-win.
Guy's a smart guy.
Yeah,
You
this
can't
guy-
take that away from him. Who we have next?
Well, these ones, like I said, you might remember this from your childhood because
Oh,
these
no.
dudes were chilling in L.A.
Oh, the Night Stalker?
No.
Oh, God.
These are the Hillside Stranglers.
Yes.
Are you aware of them?
Yes.
Look at those two cool
God
dudes.
damn it.
These
Love
guys, actually, they did all their dastardly deeds here in L.A.,
Yeah.
but they're from where I live, Western New York. Rochester, New York is where they were born. So
Cool.
there you go, product of Rochester, New York right there. That's
These
Kenneth
seem-
Bianchi and Angelo Buono.
I remember
These
these
seem like
two
empty,
assholes.
dark eyes here.
No.
And this guy seems like he's got a good sense of humor.
He's a real, that guy, I mean, they're both real pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
guy on the right, he's described as or self-described as a world-renowned car upholster.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is actually,
I hate this segment.
it
already.
pretty much
Murdering.
goes with murdering people. I
Yeah,
mean, you
sure.
you got to reupholster your car.
So what was there? So they were Western New York guys?
Well, Kenneth there was getting into a lot of trouble out in Western New York, and he thought, I got to get out of here. I got to find a new life. So he hooks up with his cousin Angelo there, who lives in L.A. and who's a real to-do out here, a real mover and shaker, you know,
Really?
reupholstering cars.
Oh, right.
He's a real ladies' man, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they arrived, they started, hanging out together. They decide, since Angelo's such a ladies' man, why don't we prostitute women?
Oh, right.
Natural
Make some money.
way to go. Yeah, so they started
Again,
doing that.
business savvy guys.
Exactly. These guys are trying to make a quick buck, and they know how to do it. And so eventually they start pimping out women, and
Why do the sex workers always get it? You know what I mean? Those are nice ladies. Those are
I
nice
agree.
ladies just trying to make money, and
I've
then
said
they
it
get
time
preyed
and
on.
time again. I would date a sex worker over a regular girl,
Of course.
hands down.
Well, what's your reasoning?
Because I feel like I have the right frame of mind. I don't get jealous. I wouldn't bother.
I think
with
you would
their
actually.
income.
You would be great.
Yeah.
You'd be great for dating like a porn girl,
Yes.
dominatrix.
Wait, you
and-
know this about him already? Like, what would he?
Oh yeah.
Why? Because he doesn't want to.
Because some of the things he just said, I think he would be like really. He's the guy who wouldn't be bothered. He's
Oh, right,
supportive.
right, right.
He wouldn't be weird.
wouldn't be jealous?
I
No.
do not get jealous, and even on a lower level, like a bartender or like a Hooters waitress or something, I would love to watch them work and prey on some dude and be flirting with him just to get their cash, and then we take their cash home and smoke weed and watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of a cuck thing. He likes,
it's not a cuck thing because it's not like I'm getting off on it, but I can just accept that that's...
He rolls with it.
I can accept that that's the way they make money.
Yeah.
And they can separate that from them loving me.
Josh is also low maintenance and adaptable.
Yes.
So, like, whatever the circumstance is, he's just going to go with it.
I'm like water, baby. I flow.
He flows.
Okay.
He flows.
But I would like a sex worker just because I imagine they've seen it all. They've been there, done that. They're probably really sympathetic, kind people.
Yeah. No, of course.
Yeah, like they've been through everything, you know.
Yeah, so he would be a good match on that level. And then every once in a while, he'd be like, why don't you eat my scrum? And she'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, no biggie.
And she'd be like, I'm the best at that. And blah, blah,
right.
blah.
Yeah.
Nothing phases that chick.
No.
True.
And into what your point is, no one really gives a shit about the sex workers.
Right.
And that's why these two dum-dums got away with shit for so long. Because it wasn't, there's one of their dead whores.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Josh.
What is it?
No
It's
problem.
a strangled body?
Yes, they found this body. I forget where that one was found because they were littering them throughout LA County. And they were found on the same days.
When did this happen? Is this the 90s?
This is the 70s.
Oh, the 70s.
Late 70s. And it wasn't until they raped and murdered two non-sex workers that people started giving a shit. People were like, and then they kind of connected the dots from there.
And was the non-sex workers like girls they met at a bar kind of thing?
No, they were 12-year-olds.
Oh, no.
And they were. What's the RFD line? Is that a bus line? Do you know that?
Oh, RTD.
RTD,
It used
yes.
to be, the rapid transit.
I wasn't sure if that's what that meant or if it was like a short bus or something.
No, it used to be our bus system, and then I don't know what they call it now, RTD.
But yes, they found them. They got off a stop there last they were seen, and then they were getting into a car driven by one of these dudes, and that was the end of them. That's when people started sniffing
So it was
up
kids, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to them, it was almost the same thing. These guys were the typical guys that, like, once their pimping business went dry, they were like, these fucking whores, no one cares about them, right? I bet no one would care if they went missing. And then they started, like, laughing about that. And then they started cruising around in their car posing as undercover police officers. That's how they would.
Oh, my
bring them in.
God.
Yes, they had fake badges.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
And then how did they get caught?
They got caught because they were just sloppy. They were littering these bodies about. No one really connected the dots until they murdered those two non-sex workers. And then they were kind of like, this is similar to this and this and this. And then through one of their attempted victims, what was this chick's name? It was the daughter of an actor. It's
oh my God.
Her name is Catherine Lore Baker. It's Peter Lore's daughter.
Oh my God.
So they attempted to kill her and they abducted her and everything. And they aborted it because they found a picture of her on her father's lap. And they're like, no shit, you're Peter Lore's daughter? Oh, I love him. And they let her go.
What?
Oh my God.
They found a picture of her
on her father's lap, like in her belongings.
And they recognized her father.
They recognized
as a
her father was
celebrity,
Peter
and then-
Lore from M is for Murder or whatever.
They're like, he's great.
Love
yeah,
that
they're
show.
like, I love this guy because he played like a killer or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, now I'll have you know, I know this is a running theme.
Fucking Christ.
These two fellas had their own ride or die.
An FTD RTD?
Yes.
Really?
What?
Victoria Compton's her name. There she is. This woman was so in love with Kenneth Bianchi
Oh my God.
that once they were captured and they were in jail and on trial, she attempted to lure and kill a woman in a motel to make it look like the Hillside Stranglers were still on the loose. And,
what?
And Kenneth even gave her some dude from jail's jizz to plant so it would look like a rape. And she was about to do all that,
What
but
is
she
wrong
fucked
with
up.
people?
She fucked up?
Yeah, she got caught.
But did she kill someone?
No, she got caught. Like, it was she fucked it all up and
Wow.
then got caught for it. It was an attempt.
Yeah, I tell you, it's
Now
always,
you wouldn't do those things?
It says that she attempted to strangle.
Yes.
I never understand what the attraction is. Is it women who like that kind of power that the serial killer has?
I don't know.
Is it the perception of like strength and power? Because a lot of women like Charles Manson, he had a wife before he died.
I think it's celebrity.
It's celebrity. Yeah, Richard Ramirez, Richard Ramirez, right? Yeah, the Night Stalker. He had chicks into him.
Even like the
So
dude who
weird.
shot up Aurora movie theater was like chicks were sending him nudes and stuff in prison.
Oh yeah, Manson. All the girls were in love with Charles Manson, even though he didn't technically murder anybody. Right, Tom? You're always bringing that point up to me.
No, yeah, he told people to murder.
But they followed his orders.
Right.
I mean, bad guy, worst guy. I don't know. There's worse guys.
Wow.
Jesus,
but
man.
yes, Victoria Compton. Do you wouldn't do any of those things?
No, not for Tom. I throw his ass in jail.
She's still alive, by the way. Do you think we could at least send her a shirt, an FGTRT?
Oh my God, she deserves it if anyone does. She's the real deal.
Jesus Christ.
She's the OG FGTRTD.
Man.
I mean,
Yeah.
whose jizz would you plant on a person if you were going to frame them for murder?
Who's evil?
You'd have to extract the jizz too.
Oh, how do you even? Yeah, how do you
How do you extract
that?
it?
Yeah, how did they extract the jizz?
She's like asking, well, how?
Yeah, like what did they do to get it?
I mean,
I know this guy. He got some random dude in the prison's jizz.
Jesus
Probably paid him money for it. I was like, yeah, use my jizz, dude.
$20
Yeah,
for
yeah
a murder
they'll
scene.
think I killed her.
Pack of smokes. I'll jerk off into this cup. Whatever you need.
You know, he probably lured him with, like, I just like to drink it. Will you just leave it in a cup for me? And the guy's like,
Yeah, I'm not
all
going
right.
to put this in a body.
There's no way he was like, what I'm going to do is smuggle this jizz out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Have it planted on
Yeah,
some...
but think about the logistics. How do you smuggle jizz out of a prison?
Oh, there's tons of ways.
I mean, what? Josh,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
People
of course.
smuggle all kinds of shit
Yeah, they
out of
smuggle
prisons.
knives and guns
Ay,
and dope.
I guess
Jizz is a liquid. I mean, you
Yeah.
could smuggle it. You could just like smuggle it in your mouth and then transfer it.
I'll smuggle it right here.
Yeah.
I'll put some in this
Snowball it.
pocket.
like in a Dixie cup or something? And he's
Snowball
like,
it out.
Oh, all right, guys. Okie doke.
There's tons of ways.
Okay. Well, interesting.
Well,
Very interesting. Thank you. What a ray of sunshine you've been.
There's
Jesus.
Now,
there's one more.
this
for
gentleman
Josh.
is my favorite.
I hate this segment right now, just so you know. Can we get back to filthy porn? I'm so terrified right now, both
It is
of you.
terrifying. It's scary.
This
I
is
don't
not
like
Christina
it.
crying.
That last one was pretty bad.
I'm so scared
This
of both
guy
of you.
is now. I mean, I don't even know if I want to tell you about this guy anymore.
Sounds like it's going to be bad.
This guy, Albert Fish, is his name.
Oh.
Look at that guy. You think
Oh, no.
he could make some great YouTube videos if he had it back in the day, right?
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
Imagine that guy
Yeah.
asking you to come over and piss on him and shit. This
That
guy.
looks empty in there.
Oh, you have
Empty.
no fucking idea. He's full, but not with a soul.
Oh shit.
He looks like a refugee.
This gentleman is a child rapist and
Oh,
cannibal.
man.
Great. Next. I can't hear this shit. I'm a mother of two. You know that. I can't even.
Well, I'll
What's
keep the,
that?
Oh, no.
That
What is that?
this guy has a fucked up life.
Okay.
He was born into a terrible home. His mother was an alcoholic, a prostitute, and she sent him away to an orphanage
Oh,
where he
God.
was beat by nuns and shit because it's like the 1800s. And he started to enjoy the beatings a little bit too much. So, as he grew up, this guy even got married, had kids, had
No.
6 fucking kids.
No.
And it's noted that he never was known to attack or abuse his own children, but he would have them and their friends slap his ass with that little guy right there.
With nails coming through it?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is not even that's like mild for this cool dude.
And
as
this
far
dude-
as what he liked.
This
to
dude
do.
was
cool
having his
dude.
kids to do that?
Yes.
Hey, son.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, why don't you
Spank
get your
dad.
friend Bill to come over and slap dad's ass with the fucking
With the nail paddle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Holy
This guy
shit.
also enjoyed a little activity. Now, I don't know if you've seen Tom doing this or caught him doing it. It's
Sure.
probably a red flag, but
Go ahead.
this guy liked to put rose stems up his urethra
Yes, I've seen
and
Tom
then pose
do
in a
this.
mirror with it and like admire himself with those in there. This guy right here is a pioneer, by the way. He's like a GOD in the bod modification community.
Okay.
Because,
Really?
Yeah, he has like I have noted there are 5 aspects of body modification that people do for like enjoyment today that this guy was all about. Like play piercing, for instance. This guy used to insert sewing needles under his
Okay.
fingernails as a game.
Good seeing you, Josh.
And he has to do it for others. Not only that, when he was dead, when he died, they found 29 sewing needles in his pelvis that he would insert through. Let's see if I get this word right. The perineum, do you know where that
That's
is?
your chode.
Yeah.
Your taint.
Yeah, exactly. It's your taint.
He
would
stuff needles in
stuff
there?
them up in there. And there is I don't know if I included that picture. That's a crime scene. I might have. I did. I can't believe I forgot to include the picture of the X-ray of his pelvis with all those needles in it. That was
my
so
God.
dumb of
Now,
me.
what is this letter here? Is this audio? Someone reading
That's
a letter?
an audio dramatization of a letter that he
No,
wrote.
thank you.
This is how he got caught. Because eventually, like all of them, they get sloppy.
Yeah, but that's the time, by the way, the time to get away with things, late 1800s, early 1900s.
Of course.
Oh, before forensic
Yeah,
anything?
DNA and all. Yeah.
So Albert's like toward the end of his life, right? He's been doing all this shit. He's into all this like torture and everything like that. He loves all that crap. So what he decides now, he reads an ad in a paper where an 18-year-old gentleman is talking about, he's like Hardy stock, looking for citizenship. You know, this is like the 1800s classified. This guy's looking for work. So Albert answers the ad just to go check him out.
Holla at your boy.
Thinking like, I'm going to eat this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Because he loves eating human beings. And so he shows up there and he meets the guy thinking, I'm going to murder this guy. But then he meets his little sister and is like, nope, I'm eating her.
Oh, geez.
So then he like tells him like, I'll come back and let you know about the job. I'll be back here in a little bit and we'll talk about it. So he comes back and he goes, you know what? It's my niece's birthday.
Okay.
You mind if I take Grace to the party? And they're like, yeah, go ahead, creepy old man.
What?
And they let him do that. And they never saw her again. And then years later, after, you know, she's been missing. I mean, they assume she's dead probably, you know, but they don't have any answers. He sends them this anonymous letter, which I gave you a dramatic
Oh, God,
reading of
I
it.
really don't want to hear this, Josh.
Man.
My dear Mrs. Budd, on June 3rd, 1928, I called on you at 406 West 15th Street and brought you pot cheese and strawberries. We had lunch. Grace sat on my lap and kissed me.
No, thank you.
Pretense of taking her to a party, you said yes, she could go.
thank
I
you.
took her to an empty home in Westchester I had already picked out. When we got there, I told her to remain outside. She picked wildflowers. I went upstairs and stripped all my clothes off. I knew if I did not, I would get her blood on them.
Oh.
No, thank you. Push. No
Hold
more.
on.
I can't.
I went to the window and called her. Then I hid in the closet until she was in the room. When she saw me all naked, she began to cry and tried to run downstairs. I grabbed her and she said she would tell her mama.
Oh my God.
There's a twist.
First, I stripped her naked. How she did kick, bite, and scratch. I choked her to death and cut her into small pieces so I could take the meat to my rooms, cook, and eat it. How sweet and tender her little ass was, roasted in that oven. It took me 9 days to eat her entire body.
Holy shit. But
There's a kicker.
I did not fuck her, though. I could have, if I wished.
That's
she
true.
died a virgin.
That's kind of
Well, that is the nice
solace at the end,
the
huh?
bright side to all that.
God damn it, dude.
Could you not fucking bring kid things over? Come on, man. I can't hear this stuff.
Albert Fish, though, kind of a pioneer. He was eating ass before it was cool.
Okay.
Right? You find a real savage out there. You gotta
Okay.
get her to Albert Fish.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay,
Josh
thanks,
Potter.
Josh. Oh my God. So disturbing.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks. Bye-bye now.
So you know,
Can we stick to porn on the next segment?
you know the next dark web thing, you've got to top this, right?
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
This is gonna get hard.
I know. No, you can do it. Josh, anywhere anybody can see you coming up? Anything coming
I'm
up?
gonna be at Helium in Buffalo, New York, for New Year's Eve with Rich Voss.
That's right.
Hell yeah! And then I'm gonna be in San Francisco with you the week after that.
Masonic, January 4th and 5th.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
No problem.
Terrible.
All right, so we just wrapped up the one of the most depraved and depressing segments ever in the
God.
history of this show. and we want to keep that energy rolling.
Yeah.
So we brought in one of the most depraved human beings we could ever think of to have on here.
Thank you.
I will say this, man. I'm not always an early adapter. I feel like I was an early adapter, early fan of Kyle Dunnigan's Instagram page, the funniest Instagram page.
I think you might have been the very first. It was the first person that like posted something of mine that like blew it up.
Well,
and did you send Joe Rogan
yes,
stuff?
yeah.
Oh, so yeah, you started my whole Instagram year.
Tom talks about your Instagram feed to me and got me on it now.
Were you annoyed or were you like, oh, this is great? Thanks?
No,
Do you
I'm a
remember?
huge Instagram fan. So when I saw your shit, I was like, this is great.
Here's the thing too, is like I've talked about this many times on the show that throughout my life, nothing makes me laugh harder still than getting a reaction of disgust or contempt from my mother on something. Like it's still the thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's in the DNA where it reminds me of like, burping at the table and being like chastised for doing that, and it would make me laugh. And that video that you did where you the chicken butt one.
Yeah.
Where
yeah.
I was like, is this real? And like, did you really
The
do that?
first one was real. Like I surprise her sometimes, but she'll know, I'm doing something.
Man.
Yeah.
The
and
fact
you
that
annoy the shit out of her, right? I remember this one.
so this bit was like,
Yeah.
he's doing a character. You're doing was it Craig?
Craig, yeah.
And you're going like, hey mom, and she's like, what? And you go, guess what? What? Chicken butt. And she's like, all right. and then like she's on the phone. And you're like, mom,
guess what, ma'am?
and she's like, she's doing that thing like, I'm on the phone. And you keep like, because it feels like, a kid basically like annoying his mom. She's like, oh, for Christ, what? You're
Yeah.
like, chicken butt.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps building until you do it. She's in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then like in the middle of the night, she's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's 4 in the...
Yeah, those two are set up.
But that was perfect. She nailed it.
Yeah, she's good.
She nailed it.
She gets nervous and self-doubt.
Yeah.
Which I recognize.
That
But
it
she's
was.
good.
You fooled me because I was like, holy shit. It's 4 in the morning. And she's like, oh, chicken butt. You're like, yay. So that was like its own lane of a video style. But then I think what's really blown up is like your face swap character.
Oh my God, I love those.
Yeah.
Because you have, like you do the Trump ones, the Jenners, the Kardashians.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
And-
you're perfect at that.
Yeah, they. I first started just doing straight up, and then I was trying to figure out how to get them to talk to each other because people have done it where they just cut back and forth. So I thought about the FaceTiming so we can all see them at once, which works for the phone.
When you do that family, you're so good at the.
I put a new one up today.
The Kardashians. This shit makes me laugh so hard.
Dolph, are you okay, Dolph? We heard your house burned down.
Oh, it was awful, girls. For a minute there, I thought I was going to suffer the same fate as my nutsack. Yeah, baby.
Did you get all your clothes out? Yeah. Did you save all of your clothes? Yeah.
The first thing I did when I saw the flames was grab my Fendi clutch and my Alexander McQueen stiletto pumps. Yeah. Yeah, then I ran back into the flames to get my Louis Vuitton alligator duffel, a bag so beautiful it demands attention. Yeah. My size 17 Jimmy Choos and my dog Checkers. But there was only enough time to save 2 of those things, girls.
Oh, no. It's like Sophie's Choice. What's that? What did you choose?
Oh, Checkers is fucking dead. Yeah. But at least he's got my old balls and stick to play with up in heaven, baby.
Baby. Oh, fuck, man.
Oh my God, you do that vacant Kardashian thing so well.
Yeah, I just put one up a few
What's
hours
that?
ago.
Oh, this Trump one?
Oh, Trump's great, yeah.
Caitlin's in that too.
Wow.
I love when people jump in. I like when Stormy jumps in on some of these.
Yeah.
Those are really funny.
Yeah,
man.
Caitlin jumps in on that one. They're going to their match is hidden from the ladies.
You know what I love about Stormy too? Stormy's character is basically an invention in a way. Like it's not really, it's not Stormy.
Funny.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I don't even know how she talks.
But it's perfect. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's the perfect character.
It's
for
like what
that.
you'd imagine.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I'm not going to swallow your cock
Not
anymore.
sucking your whole cock, just halfway down.
Can we watch this one?
Yeah, let's play it.
Let's watch it. This is
This is a what do you call it? Hot off the press premiere.
Okay, and we got who we have here.
That's Dr. Phil and Bill Maher.
I love
Dr.
it.
Phil, Bill.
So
What the
silly.
fuck? Your Bill Maher impression. Did you always knew you could do Bill?
I I've done it for a few years. Yeah.
Do you remember doing him? Like, did you used to watch, whatever his show was?
Yeah, but I was auditioning for like Mad TV or something, and I sort of try to get it down.
Now, someone told me once about like people who nail, and I always like, oh my god, I just got a flashback to auditioning for Mad TV.
Yeah,
once.
me too. I did a couple times.
Oh, and I feel the chills in my body.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Because like I remember that I was doing something that was working, like joke wise. And then she goes like, "Do you do any impressions?" And I go like, "Nah." And she goes, and I remember her specifically going, "Try Jack Black." And I was like,
"No."
Okay. And I was like,
"I'm Jack Black."
Hi, I'm Jack. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" Like just imagine something just spiraling out of control. And she was like, "Yeah, nah, that didn't really work." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't come in here saying I do a Jack Black impression."
And you left her with that impression.
And then she was just
Literally.
like, "Yeah, that wasn't really a spot on impression of Jack Black." And I was like, "I know."
You threw out a random person to me.
You know what has to be hard about those Mad TV auditions back in the day is that everyone was probably doing the same fucking impressions. It was the same. It was like Britney Spears,
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, like you really have to blow people away with something original like that.
Right.
It's so hard.
I went in and I auditioned for Saturday Night Live, and they fly out to New York and everything. And
a while ago.
Yeah, 2010.
Okay.
And I like had everything.
That has to be the most nerve-wracking thing, right?
I was out of my mind
Oh
because
my
you're
God.
also in a hotel room for 2 days by yourself running. I just
Oh
ran
my
it over and
God.
over, and I was like 6 minutes. And then I get there, and I just was not in a place where I could perform. I was just so nervous.
Seriously?
Yeah, and I was like, please not first. And they were like, first up is Kyle Dunnigan. And I was
Oh
like,
God.
no. And then they were miking me, and I could tell I didn't have my. You can't get to your facilities when you're nervous. When you're really nervous, you can't. I couldn't even. So the guy counting me in was the cameraman goes, "I'll count you in 3, 2, 1. You'll write into your stuff." It's really intense.
God.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I go out there. I'm really hanging on to this, and I walk out there and like Lorne Michaels. Everyone's on a table over here to the left, and I just walked down. I kind of stood there, like waiting, and nothing was happening. And then Lorne goes, "Hello," like say hi to us. I was like, "Oh, hi, sorry." And I just kept staring, waiting for that count in. The guy told me it was coming, and it wasn't coming. And then Lorne goes, "Are you okay?" Which is like the audition's now over, and I haven't even started.
God.
So then I started to explain, like, well, that guy, and then that guy goes 3, 2. You didn't want to get in trouble, and I couldn't. Like I was trying to do like the voices weren't coming out of my mouth, and I was just too nervous.
I feel.
I mean, the
scared
pressure
right now.
is
Yeah,
like.
I'm scared, but they, in their defense, they have to. You got to be able to perform live, and it should be a nerve-wracking audition. And
Hello,
I was not ready.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to encourage a young performer.
Are you okay?
I was talking to one of the big comedy casting directors here in town, and I auditioned for something with her, and I was like, every time you're the best. Like she's always super sweet. Makes the situation.
Julie Ashton.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
I
Julie
think it
Ashton.
might be.
She's
Is it
great.
Yeah,
And,
she's like the one nice one.
Makes you feel
really
good, yeah.
engaged, and you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like, and if she goes like, "Do you have any questions?" If you're like, "I don't know." Do you have anything to add to this? Yeah. Well, the thing is, I think they're really looking for it to be read like this. You're like, I was so used to her a few times.
Yeah.
She cast me in something.
Yeah.
And then I went to another one where I asked the same way, where I was like, is there anything that you want to tell me about it? And she was like, that's for you to decide. And I was like, oh, so the answer is no? You don't have anything to share?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be a dick about it. Like,
Yeah, there's like I stopped going to auditions. I don't know why I have an agent. I write the checks and I go, "What was this?" And then they've gotten me 0 things.
Yeah,
in like a decade.
No auditions even.
I went on an audition a year and a half ago.
That's the last audition.
Yeah, I got it, and then never got another audition for a year and a half. I mean, I should leave them. It's just one of those things where it's on your to-do list.
Oh yeah. No, you should leave today.
Yeah.
Send the email on the way out.
Okay.
Here. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, but then you go, well, what if something comes up?
But no, but you get another agent though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Dr. Phil, we got Bill Maher, and we have
That's what I like about this. I can be alone, not auditioning, and just make something.
It's hilarious.
Right. That's the thing is that you found this. Yeah, I'm always so amazed at people that take what's given to them in technology, like what you've done with face swapping, and then how are you, I don't know what you're using to even...
I can't give away my secret.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. It's so
What do you mean? Like,
cool.
how do I build it?
Yeah.
I'll just do the one who talks the most first, and I'll make like a script so when I'm talking, I'll be talking in my mouth so it times out when I have to do the other ones. I'll say their lines like in my mouth.
Do you know what I love this DIY?
Entertainment purposes.
Just for silly. But
Just
this
making people
this
laugh.
is what comedians are so great at. It's like he's taking what's available. We're taking what's available to you in this time and space with technology and then making it work for what you do and making it work in your favor. Like I just think it's so great.
I have a lot of free time.
It's such a great era we live in. Yeah.
It is cool how open it is.
Yeah.
And the things that are going to be coming are going to be surprising. I'm not sure what.
Just make it. If you want to make it, you fucking make it.
can make
Like
it,
this
man.
show is fucking make it.
Just make it. All right.
Let's watch it.
Here's the latest and greatest, the newest version from Kyle Dunnigan's Instagram page. It's at Kyle Dunnigan 1. Here we go.
Okay, guys, I got someone to fill out our foursome for the golf game tomorrow, but it's a girl, okay?
Oh, good. Is she a hot piece of ass?
Close. She's older and used to have a penis.
Oh, not Caitlin again. If she hits from the ladies' tees this time, I'm not fucking playing, okay?
No, we all agree. Men's tees this time. Let me get her on the horn.
Oh, hey, boys. I'm going to wear my Vera Wang miniskirt tomorrow, yeah. Or as I like to call it, my Vera No Wang. Yeah, baby.
Caitlin, we respect you as a woman, so we want to be delicate here.
You're hitting from the men's tees. You've got dude DNA. Sorry.
Watch your mouth, asshole.
You are the #1 male athlete in the world. You're not starting 40 fucking yards ahead of us, okay?
Why don't you pussies hit from the ladies' tees, and I'll hit from the pros and still kick your pansy asses? Yeah.
Is it weird that just gave me a boner?
Dr. Phil.
So great.
I love it. It's so fucking funny, man.
Thank you. Well, you started my... I don't want to call it explosion because people have a lot more followers than me. But
no, you got over 400,000.
I think I had 19,000 when you posted, and now I have like 407. So
that's wild,
crazy.
Man. You need to start posting some of my shit.
Do you feel like I owe you?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
of course,
yeah,
absolutely. Especially like after what you put me through, and remember we did Oddball together, and you made me go in your dressing room and like.
Yeah.
Watch you do all that stuff.
That was a bad time in my life.
Bad time. That's what you owe me for. I'll tell you later, off mic.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't want to get.
I really want
It's
to hear
not
the
for
details.
a lady's ears.
No, but the Bill Maher one is just. I don't think. Sometimes there's public figures who you realize, oh, I've never heard an impression of that person.
Yeah.
And then when you do, that's the one that's what stands out about Bill Maher. I don't think I've ever heard someone do an impression.
Yeah.
And when you do the impression, I have to double check it's not him talking.
You people. I went on a trip with him.
You did?
This is so random, but like
military thing.
Well, I was going to Hawaii with my girlfriend, and she missed the plane. And
stupid broad.
Yeah.
Dumb
and so she
dumb bitch.
It was Sarah Silverman. You friends with her?
Oh my god.
Bill Maher's good friends with her, and he's like, just come on our plane. You know, he had his own private jet.
Oh, of course.
So he went on there, and clearly, like, he was bummed I was a tag-along thing.
Oh,
he just was like such a dick to me.
He was?
But anyway, yeah, he really was. He made no effort to make me feel at all comfortable. But look,
That's,
I was
by the
a
way,
hanger-on.
huge shocker. I mean, Bill seems like the kind of guy that would go out of his way to make everybody feel comfortable.
Yeah, I've never heard a story where it's like, oh, and then Bill did this.
You know, I did a stand-up show with him ages ago, over a decade ago, and I was on the same lineup as him, and he kept asking me to bring him drinks. And I was like, I'm not the waitress. I'm a comic. And I had to tell him like 2 times. I'm like, I'm not a waitress here, bro. Like, I'm on the lineup.
Where were you?
So I can't even remember. It was so long ago. It was at a restaurant gig. So in all fairness.
Would you bring me a drink?
Yeah. He asked me to bring him a beer.
Will you bring me a drink, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Sweetheart. He was in a dressing room and at the Pasadena Club was Ice House. And it's packed there. There's nowhere to like go hang. Like all the comedians have to be. And he kicked everyone out of the dressing room. We're all just standing there like
he did?
Yeah. We weren't allowed our own in the green room, you know?
It's weird.
So we're all standing in the hallway.
Because Bill needs the green room.
Bill needs his space. So
Bill needs a space to read over what the writers told him to say tonight.
Right.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's always amazing to me when people are like that because it's so much easier just to be nice to people. It's just easy to be nice.
And then you learn their story and you go, oh, they make sense. I get that.
What is this story?
I'm worried to learn too much about someone because you always end up liking them, You go, oh, that's why they're like that.
Well, why is he like that?
It's probably a combination of stuff. Maybe ignored by girls when he's younger. Maybe, I don't know, his dad did something. Or he saw being tough is a way of getting respect.
Sure.
He looks at people who are nice as weak. That's kind of what Trump is like a little bit.
Yeah, like a sociopath.
Yeah.
That's big in my culture and Hungarian stuff. Like they see, if you're like Americans are like donkeys to them, kind of like my stepmom. Like if we go to a restaurant and the waiter would be super nice, like, "Hey, folks, how you doing?" It was met with contempt. Like,
so
"What are you calling us, folks? We gotta find." Like, it's seen as total weakness. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, that Ruski culture too. If you see the like Putin. Photo ops, it's always a stern face.
Oh yeah,
because they think we're goofballs if we go like smile for
joy.
Oh yeah. Like what are you, a fucking clown?
Yeah,
like stop smiling. Why are you smiling?
Sissy.
Yeah, but that's cultural.
Yeah, they used to always not smile in photos.
Yeah,
that started like.
Oh right, like if you look at early photography,
I guess they just stand there for so long.
That's why.
For too long.
That's true. But every photo, like early 20s, 30s, everyone's like,
yeah.
And that's the lovely photo of the person just
like a marriage, like my grandparents' marriage photo. They're just like looks like they're having a terrible time.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I try because I want to look cool. You know how some comedians can take pictures with fans and they keep a straight face and they look really interesting. Like it's like they're making a choice. I look so unfriendly when I don't smile.
You always look unfriendly.
Really?
Oh,
even
you have
when
an
I
unfriendly
smile?
rest face?
Oh, it's the worst. Like I just look so depressed and like.
I didn't notice that. Let me see. Well, it's very slight.
Really? It feels very like Eastern Blocky and shitty.
Some people have like a frown.
A frowny.
Relax.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a frowny.
But you care what you look like. You care to look cool and.
No, that's the thing is I want to look cool.
Yeah.
And then every time someone wants to take a photograph with me, I'm so amazed that anybody wants to. That I'm like, oh my God, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Like, let's do it. Like, I'm too excited for it. Like
you ever feel you hung on too long and they were like ready to go?
No.
I want to be good looking and I'm still hanging on to that. It didn't, like I maybe peaked at a 6 and now I'm just getting uglier every day. And it's just
that's
upsetting
aging.
me.
Yeah.
Every time I look in the mirror, I think I'm tired.
Yeah,
and then
me
I go,
too.
no, you're dying.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Yeah.
You know what's nice is that we have some, like, so that we're able to do things like this, we have some help, like a nanny at the house.
Yeah.
And a lot of times she'll tell me how tired I look.
Yeah.
And it's something that's new that, like, sometimes it was a thought of mine where I look in the mirror and you think, you look tired, but then you're like, don't beat yourself up. And then I'll see her and she's like, Tom, you look very tired today. And I'm like, I feel okay. But I'm glad I look tired.
And is it you always look like that and you just didn't notice?
I think I always looked like that. No one was telling me that, but now I get to hear it all the time.
That's great.
That's true.
That's nice.
I want like a night nanny just for me. Like you know when you're tired, you're on the couch and you gotta get to bed and floss and all that.
Yes.
They just pick you up, they floss your teeth,
That'd
they
be
lay you
great.
down.
It's a great idea.
Powder your bum. It'd be awesome.
Powder your bum. Yes. Maybe we could start this.
Other thing about like falling apart as we age
is
that because I was really fat at 17, 18, you realize that like a lot of your friends that weren't, they get fat as they get in their 40s and you're like, oh, you look bad now, you got fat. But because I was fat then,
oh, that's cool.
I'm like, I either looked better than I did or I maintained.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
There's a silver lining for you.
So if you're like young and fat, you have that
Keep
to look
it
forward
going.
to. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot what I was gonna fucking say.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking
You
shit.
ruined
I bet
all
it was
these.
gonna be good.
Oh, here's the thing. As long as you can stay skinny as you age, I feel like that's the key. You don't want to be fat and old if you can maintain your weight and get older.
There's a giveaway though for me, for my body.
Go ahead.
I have an unusual body, but I'm very thin, but my gut will just come straight out like a pregnant man.
You ever thought about just like skipping food altogether?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a family, they just eat off the universe and light. Did you see about that article last
Sure.
week?
No.
It's got to be a lie, but they have kids and They say they just like stare at the sun and they take the universe energy and they don't eat food.
Breatharians. They're called. There's also a group of people called breatharians where they breathe in air.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how they
Hey, that's
sustain
pretty
themselves.
cool.
I do that too. Nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Are you a food guy though? I mean, is that your indulgence?
No, I love food, but I mean, I ate a lot of chocolate, too much, but no, I'm not a food.
You look like you're in good
Drugs?
shape though.
I'm like I have tiny bones, but
You're
like
a
I'm
naturally
actually
lean guy.
But like my BMI is bad.
Really?
Like my hips are really small. Like which goes from like hip stomach ratio is not good.
Yeah.
I'm an illusion. There's something very there's a lot of weird things about my body. Like don't look right now, but like I hurt my neck one time. This is actually a weird story, but I was having a dream. I was twisting off the top to a giant Coke bottle can, like a 7-foot thing, and I'm twisting, and I woke up in agonizing pain with my hands wrapped around my head.
On your own head?
Yeah, I twisted my own head.
What?
So then I know.
That sounds almost unbelievable.
crazy.
Yeah, and never happened again. Just one time weird thing.
And you're like, my fucking neck.
Yeah, I
ow."
woke up just staring at the ceiling in pain.
Aren't those dreams the
Jesus.
most unbelievable? When you are it's so vivid.
Yeah.
And you get up and you're like, oh, and you realize you're not there.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like I want those more. I don't have them.
I don't want those.
Then they're good. They're good. Yeah.
You know what I used to do when I had headgear as a kid? I would rip off the headgear in my sleep
Yeah.
and throw it across the
Yeah.
room. Yeah, you too?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not wearing my headgear. And it was like in the closet. I'd thrown it
Ooh, it
across
would
the room.
pop out and like hit your cheek.
Oh,
The, like,
that's
metal thing.
terrible.
Did
yeah.
your head turning thing actually result in a neck injury?
Yeah, I had a neck brace.
What?
From
Actually,
that?
on my Instagram, the picture, you can see a neck brace.
Yeah.
And I had it on for almost a year. But the reason
Oh
I
my
could have had it on less, what I realized is the muscles go around the injury and they like tighten around it. And I kept tweaking it, thinking it would still hurt, but it was still the muscles that needed to be stretched out. But I went to the doctor, got an x-ray, and the doctor was looking at my x-ray for a while. And then he calls in another doctor. Hey, John, come in here. Calls another doctor in. Now they're staring at my x-ray. You don't want your doctor to look at your x-ray like he's never seen something before. So I was like, what, am I dying? Like, what's up? And he goes, you have the neck of a 7-foot man.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's what they told me.
And
What
that
does that
was
mean?
did it have anything to do with the injury, or they're
No.
just like, just in general?
Yeah.
They're like you
just in
stretched out your
general.
neck.
You just have a
Let me see
long
your neck.
Yeah, let me see that.
Oh yeah.
Guess so.
It's
Okay.
long. I know. I don't think it's 7 feet, but
I mean,
I think it
looks
looks like a graceful
average.
neck.
it's very regal.
Yeah.
But I'm 5'9", so I have the legs of a 12-year-old girl. Or
Now,
something.
that's crazy that you did that to yourself in your sleep, because don't they say you can't actually physically like punch yourself or harm yourself because the body won't, your brain won't allow. But I guess when you're
You can
unconscious,
twist.
Yeah, you can you can
you can
twist.
twist your neck
anything.
off.
And if you're asleep, you could do
Oof.
some bad things. I'm sure because you don't have
You're not
that awareness.
conscious yet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
I feel like I've grown out of. I was always like doing like things were like dream. I had some dream issues, and not sleepwalking, but like moving around a lot. Of really active sleeper, which kind of went away.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah, I grew up in. I'm just gonna talk about myself.
Do it.
Sure.
So my name's Kyle, and
Kyle, what's your middle name?
Anthony.
Oh, it's good. Name.
Italiano. I didn't mean to hijack this show. What were we talking about?
Do it.
No.
Oh, we want to know
We
more
like
about
it.
you.
I was just like thinking about myself and started talking about myself.
We love your comedia.
Yeah. What do you want to know about me? You have any questions?
Why the sleepwalking? Are you an only child?
No, last baby.
Of how many?
3
Oh.
total.
3 total.
Yeah.
And those 2.
Older brother cop.
Whoa.
And hardest job, by the way. Not hardest, man, but I mean, he just goes. You go where people are being assholes all day long.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't imagine.
all day.
I know.
He's called racist stuff. He just tested. Keep taking it. Then you go home and they turn on the TV, and the TV kind of tells you you're a racist cop.
Yeah.
You just have to take it. You have to take everything.
Is he East Coast guy? East
Yeah.
Coast cop? Damn.
Yeah. Good guy though.
Yeah.
Good guy.
There's some good cops. I mean, cops do. There's, what
Yeah.
happens is we highlight the bad cops because there's bad people in every
Better
profession.
stories, yeah.
Well, yeah. So, the stories about the bad ones are so bad
Yeah.
that becomes kind of the narrative for
Yeah.
cops. But there's obviously good cops too.
Hey man, I like the cops, especially the older I get. I have kids and stuff, mortgage, property. Yeah, I love them. Come over, take care of shit.
They got a lot of pressure on them, and it's just you have to have a really strong sense of yourself and patience. Because even when you go back to the precinct, everyone's kind of being an asshole because they're bringing in their like.
You ever done ride-alongs?
Yeah,
I've done a few in different cities, and it's always an entertaining and learning experience.
Yeah,
I've done it in North Carolina. I went out with a cop. I went out with a black cop. I wanted to go different experiences, you know?
Yeah.
Then I went out in Tacoma with a cop.
Were you studying for a role? Why are you doing this?
Just well, first time I knew the guy from another job I had. So he worked part-time at... Cops can have sometimes multiple jobs.
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild. One time I was a fan of this show.
Nice.
And one time it was for a research thing.
Yeah.
For a role. But that was here in Hollywood.
Okay.
So and what I found was that in all three different areas, the cops dealt the most with just mental illness all the time.
Yeah.
Just all day. I was like, how much of your like day is mental illness? And they're like 85% of these calls.
Easily, right?
We're either drunk, drugs, or mental illness.
Yeah.
And then like they're like fucked up things like they drop off somebody who's just mentally ill at a hospital.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll pick him up tomorrow somewhere else. I'll drop him off at a different hospital.
Oh, wow.
And that's their...
Did you see the Ron Coleman documentary on Netflix?
The Ron Coleman?
Ronnie Coleman, the bodybuilder,
No.
8-time Mr.
No,
Olympia.
I've heard from multiple people.
Unbelievable. Like he had a full-time cop. He was a cop full-time and Mr. Olympia at the same time, which
Wait, he was a cop as he was Mr. Olympia?
Yes. No one has ever had a full-time job and been Mr. Olympia. He's an amazing guy.
How could he move and be like with that, you know what I mean? Like how could he run after somebody with that?
Just giant.
Such a monster.
Well, now he's supposed to be in a wheelchair. The doctors are like, he should be in a wheelchair because his back is so screwed up. But he's so strong. He's like wheeling himself around on these like crutches. And he still gets up at 4:30 a.m. every morning and goes to the gym.
Wow.
And the doctors are like, don't
do that.
Go. And he just keeps going. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like that.
pretty wild.
I'm a lot like that guy.
So you have this pig brother, and then what is your other sibling?
She is a pig mom.
She is?
Yeah, she's a mom.
Pig mom.
She's a pig mom.
But
she's not a cop.
Oh,
she's a
thank
pig.
God.
She likes food.
How many kiddos does she have?
Just two.
Yeah.
2 kids.
What do they? I always wonder because like you have this quirky. It's a very defined sense of humor, right? And then it's the kind of thing where, to me, like the way I would phrase it, all these things are subjective. But I would describe it like people who I think are funny would find you funny. You know what I mean? And are your siblings? Are they like he's fucking weird, or do they?
Yeah, it was. I felt very alone in what I thought was funny when I was younger.
Yeah,
my brother's cool, and he makes suggestions which are always about like farting or something.
Sure.
But,
So we like him already.
Yeah, he's
I
cool.
like it.
Yeah.
But your pig sister.
My pig sister does not understand me. Love her. We love each other. But,
Right.
I mean, I was an odd child too. They didn't test for things back then, but I would fly a kite for hours and just pee my pants and just keep flying. Like I was that kind of kid.
What you mean, like focused? And once you were on something,
Yeah, I would get hyper. I think it's like an Asperger
Dude,
type
it's your
thing.
videos.
It's my videos.
Your videos are
Yeah.
hyper focused. You'd get distracted for hours.
Yeah, I do.
To make that just to show people.
Yeah,
That's
I
interesting.
still kind of do that.
Yeah.
And I think it's, I don't know, it hurts me in some ways. Like I leave my car door open the other day. I'll just leave my car running. Stuff like that happens if I'm thinking about something else. It's dangerous. I probably shouldn't have a kid.
Yeah,
talking
not
about
if you're
before.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. That's interesting. Our boys, like Ellis, is kind of hyper focused
Yeah.
like that, where he can do an activity from the time he was, I don't know, 15 months old. Like he'll just play with water in the sink for literally the first time it was 2.5 hours, and I just let him.
Yeah.
let
What
him focus,
about
let him weird out.
on the love cycle? Are you a Tinder guy?
The love. I just got on some apps. It's going terribly.
Yeah, but you just started.
Oh,
First of all,
done.
will you please tell us what kind of picture are you leading with, and what type of bio are you putting up there? It's very important.
I don't have that many pictures of myself.
But
so I don't have
are
much
you
of a
putting up a
choice.
good picture of yourself?
Yeah, my first profile pic, I guess, I look like a 9.5.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Second one's probably a little less than that. They're not great pics. I didn't think a lot about it, but they're fine. I look fine.
Now, are
But
you
you're not doing
Gross.
jokey pictures.
I was gonna
No,
say.
just like straight up,
Yeah.
whatever. But I had a breakup in early September, and we were long distance for a couple of years. And then she moved in, and 5 days later, we broke up.
What?
You know how it is to move an entire person's life into your
Wait
house.
a minute. How long were you together long distance?
Like 2 years.
And we're talking like another coast?
No, Las Vegas.
Okay, that's not too far.
And I thought there was a little bit of jealousy and going through my things, breaking into my email stuff, which is not acceptable.
This is after you moved in?
No, this is before. And I justified like, oh, once she moves in, because everything else was great, she'll see I don't do anything. And she'll like not be jealous or something. But when she moved in, I realized, oh, this is just how it's going to always be for my whole life.
And maybe worse.
And 5 days later?
Yeah, this was 5 days later. And it hit me at Starbucks. And Whitney Cummings walked in that moment.
Oh, weird.
Oddly.
Then sees you weeping?
Yeah, like that. Actually, she has a picture of me with like my hands at my head. But she gave me good advice. She said, go back to the house, break up, and then leave. Don't get to a negotiation, which is good advice. Because I went back. It was really bad, but I was like, you stay here, and I'm gonna go. But then she didn't leave. Like I was homeless for like 9 hours.
She didn't leave the house?
She didn't leave, and then
oh my God,
she texted me, "Okay, I'm gone. You can come back." I go back. It's dark now. Lights are off. Car's gone. She's not gone.
She's in the house?
She's hiding in my bed in the dark.
No.
You know, like a murderer.
What?
Sounds like a John Mulaney joke.
Is this
you
really?
know, like a murderer in the future? So I went in my house, and my dog came up to me, who I talked to like an insane person. And this just came out of me. I go, tough night to my dog, which she must have heard. Here.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I turned the corner. It's like, oh hey. But
wait.
So she reveals
you say
that
tough
she's
night,
there,
and then
tough night to my dog. And then I turned the corner. I was like, ooh, like I made another feminine sound. And then she kind of got up and got her stuff and didn't like. She wanted a hug for a little bit.
But like how did you initially realize that someone was? Did you feel the energy, or you heard?
No, I turned the corner and I was terrified.
You saw her,
yes,
and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, oh. Like that.
Did you go like you said you were gone?
No, because she immediately started like trying to pull me down, like just hold me kind of stuff.
I wanted to maybe F-U-C-K.
Maybe makeup, but I think tough night and made her feel like not that attractive, so she left. But anyway, since went on Bumble, went on Hinge, and I've had.
But wait, aren't you trying to smash, dog? Why don't you get on Tinder?
I'm actually want a relationship.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for smashing. Maybe I should say that. That's cool. Yeah, I like just banging.
Bro, why don't you do a bang to get, because you got to get the relationship out of your system, get a fresh bang, and then go into looking for the you know what I mean?
Bang my way to love.
Well, I'm saying just get a bang out of the way.
Yeah, you got to bust the first post-relationship.
You got to clean those pipes out. You
Yeah.
know? You got to meet some Tinder chicks. Tinder chicks are cool.
I have cum all over my face.
So just go on Tinder.
Yeah, all right.
This chick sounds way cray-cray, though.
Yeah.
She was.
What's up with your picker?
That's what Patty Stanger would say.
But she was great in every other aspect. Like, I thought it was
just the stalking and that kind of thing.
Yeah. I
the lying, sure.
Just
the deceit,
hiding in the home.
Just that.
That was
Just
it.
those.
Everything else, fucking.
Yeah.
You should taste her eggs. I mean, she could do sunny side up,
Yeah.
scramble.
Going through your emails.
Let me ask you this, because I went on a date, and I think this is inappropriate what this girl wrote.
Oh boy,
Don't ask
Not
me.
inappropriate.
I'm
like
so bad at this stuff.
So I try to be a good guy, and like I plan the date, and I do this thing. So, you hear you're supposed to do that stuff.
Let's see what it says.
You Jew motherfucker, you!
Wow, that is kind of inappropriate,
isn't it?
Yeah,
I thought it was just me. So I planned this date at a paint and sip. You know what that is?
Paint and sip.
Yeah, you get
paint
drunk and you paint.
drink wine.
That's kind of a cute idea.
That's what I thought.
Date 1?
Date 2.
Okay.
And
so you have a little bit
good.
of okay.
So I go, and it text ends with like, "Great, see you there, see you then, great."
Okay.
And so the day of, I write, "Hey, do you want to meet there at 6:45?" And she writes, "Are we still going?"
That's a weird answer. Like, why would we? Yeah. So
yeah, and I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "I haven't heard from you, so I assumed we just weren't."
Wait, haven't heard from you for how long?
Exactly. 2 days. We shored up the date, and the day of, I was like, "How about this time?" That's it. So anyway, then this whole thing blew up. We saw each other again.
Wait a minute.
Then,
What?
Yeah.
So how?
The date was fine. Like, once
Did you end up going?
Yeah, and it was okay. It just was. That was a weird thing.
You think she was just being really insecure?
I think no filter, and she felt insulted that
you didn't call her the day before.
That's
also?
the thing. There's rules, and I did so many things right. I think I planned the thing.
Yeah,
I bought
but
it was like $100. I mean, I'm not.
You got to check
that's-
in though. You got to confirm the date. 24 hours. I would confirm.
But it was confirmed.
2 days prior, but then the day before, I'd be like, "Hey, are we still good?" Or
Oh,
the
so
day
maybe that
of,
is my fault.
or maybe the day of. Go.
Okay.
Are we still good for tonight? Because
But that's what he
something's
did.
going to come up.
That's-
And then she. Yeah, I kind of went. Sorry, I misunderstood. So I think you're
So
good.
2 days before, he's like,
Sunday.
"Hey, we'll meet up on a couple of days."
That's fine.
And then the day of, he's like, "We're
yeah,
still
that's
good."
normal.
For today?
No, that's within bounds.
That's
yeah.
what I thought.
You make it sound like there's like months that gone by. I didn't hear from you.
That's silly.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Nah.
So we had this follow-up date. Is this an interesting story?
I love
Yeah,
this
I
kind
like
of
it.
stuff.
Okay, because you guys can just cut this out. I don't know.
No.
All right. So then we had this. This is my first foyer into dating.
I love it.
After this is what happens. So I'm getting to
You're
this.
attracted to crazy girls. I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
you
picker's
are.
all fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, this is the only person that I matched with, so it's really Bumble picked her.
Wait, so this is the same girl though?
No. Yes.
That like, are we still meeting up? It's been
Same
fucking
girl.
8 minutes. We're still okay.
I probably should have said right there.
Okay.
Cancel this date.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Yeah,
And then we had a good time, and so then I go.
So you had a good time.
had a good time.
Okay, and then that date ends.
Yeah, and then we had plans, and I wasn't feeling great, so I, told her I wasn't feeling great, and I was like, I want to give you 100%. Are you free Tuesday, which is the next day?
The next available.
Like we had a Monday date. This was how about Tuesday? Because I wanted to make sure I was 100%.
What were you? Were you
And
getting
this is
sick?
Sunday.
Were you getting sick?
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling
So
great.
Sundays when you went to paint and drink.
No.
When did you go
a
there?
week earlier.
Okay, and then Sunday you hit her up like.
Yeah, we'd been texting. Everything was cool.
Yeah.
And then we decided Monday we'd see each other again. But
Okay.
when Sunday came around, I knew she was sensitive about the day of stuff. So I said, let me tell her now, just in case I'm feeling worse tomorrow. I don't want to cancel on her that day. It'll ruin everything. I'll tell her today, hey, I'm not feeling 100%. Well, how about Tuesday? Just so I have enough extra day. I thought that was okay. She wrote to that, to be honest, I'm kind of feeling unsure about you and the things you tell me.
What?
Anyways, I hope you find what you're looking for. Good luck on your Bumble dates. Peace sign.
Yeah.
What's going on? So she thought that you were
Okay,
lying?
so I'm also not
Yeah, but-
wrong in that she's wildly insecure.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is especially at a certain age, you just really shouldn't. You don't have time for it anymore. You don't have the energy for it. You know what I mean? To deal with someone's insecurity. But she's also that's heightened by a bit of loca. She's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Está loca?
But she thinks that he's lying to her.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
but she's
crazy.
she's so
talk
insecure
that she,
like I don't she needs reassurance every day.
Yeah,
And she feels
it's
like
too
you were
much.
blowing her off by telling her, "Hey, tomorrow's not good. How about the next day?" That's
Yeah.
normal.
It is
what you did
That's
is
what I
normal.
thought. Okay, see, and I mean, this story isn't over. Even though we all want it to be, it's not. She texted me the next day, hey, I just reread your text from last night. I think I misinterpreted the whole thing.
She said this?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it sounded like something else until I reread it. I worked 36 hours and didn't sleep much. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm sure I'm reading it wrong. Oh, my God, I might be an idiot. And then she called me. I didn't pick up. Then she said, please call if you didn't already. Block my number.
Oh, boy.
And then today she texted, now I'm sick. Karma's real. This all sucks. I mean,
Whoa.
is it me?
No, I now I have to give her some credit.
Okay.
I give her credit. She went back. She maybe reacted emotionally. She worked a lot, it sounded like.
Yeah.
She had the self-awareness
Yes.
to read it and go like, oh, I fucked up. That's a sign of actual emotional intelligence.
Yes.
And also being a big enough person to admit it, which is kind of embarrassing. So,
Right.
if you were to be like, man, I really, really liked her, I'm like, well, then that's obviously an indication that maybe worth exploring again. But if you don't, or if you're like, I don't have, she's just not it, then
Well, it's also the last time at the paint and sip. That text of I didn't text her early enough.
at Drink the Paint.
She was that
At
at
Drink
drink
the-
the paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. She apologized for her texts there too. So this is a pattern.
Oh, that is a
You'd have to
pattern.
just live with.
You're going
that.
to deal with this a lot. Yeah.
I'm not dating anymore.
No, and can I?
What an awful
I
thing.
think what's also happening too is that in text message, when you don't know somebody well, it's misinterpreted. So you may want to consider actually calling and talking to someone so that they can hear your voice.
Does that seem so intimate when you call now?
Yes,
That used to be the
No.
baseline. Now it's like, oh,
Hey, we misread each other's texts. Sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really?
Sometimes.
I seldom do.
No, we've read text. You've read text where you're like, you think I'm being serious about something. I'm like, I have to call.
Yeah, are you seriously mad or whatever? Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Especially
That's what I'm saying.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is that you don't have a connection established. So when you're trying to establish a connection, that's probably why she's. But for her to fly off the handle and then come back again, that is going to be weird pattern.
Not for me.
No, and if
I know the
that's-
kind of girl I
problematic.
need. I need a girl who's light.
with you?
She's weird.
It's weird.
Like a light, very light, laughy girl's nice.
Yeah.
And not like too insecure.
Bro, you need to smash first.
Yeah, bro. You think, bro?
Dog, this is what you need to do.
Shit. How do I do it? I forgot.
All right, go on Tinder.
Yeah, wait. I'm
Why
too
do you-
old to be on Tinder.
How do you know anything, Tom?
Go on Tinder. Let me work with my man for a second.
Yeah,
Go on
bros are
Tinder.
talking here right now.
Whatever.
Bros before
You're cool, but
hoes.
like bros.
So
Stupid.
go on Tinder.
Yeah.
Throw up a couple, like good pics. Okay.
Shirtless?
I mean, no, nothing ridiculous or jokey. Just like good pics of Kyle.
Okay.
Bio line can be charming, funny, but not like we're not doing a bit here, right? So you just like whatever. You keep it loose. This way, it's like you don't put. I'm looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
Just like whatever you like to do. I like to drink paint, and I like to blah blah blah. So you put that in there, and then let it ride, man. Just see what kind of.
How do you
swipes
know that?
get.
How do you know this?
Listen,
by the way,
can I work with my man for a
time.
second?
Well, how do you even know all
cool
this?
and everything,
Can
but it's
you
like,
let me
it's
work
bro-
with my
it's
friend?
Working with his bro.
You get out there, you
Yeah.
throw your
So
ding ding around a
stupid.
little bit.
Chuck it around.
Right. Clean the system. Now you forget about the bed stalker. You forget about drink the paint. You get a few nuts out. And then we clean the system. Then we delete Tinder and we go on more of a serious matchmaking
Classy.
relationship thing.
Classy.
But you need to bust those nuts first.
You got to get your swagger.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I've lost it.
Yeah.
So
You
we
guys
need to get
can
it
tell.
back. Why don't we get it back?
All right, I'll go on Tinder. Here's a scenario though. No one, I get no matches. I mean, I'm on
Bro.
Bumble and Hinge, and I'm not matching with anybody.
We got to look at
I'm
your
getting, like,
profile.
one
Let's
or
look
two.
at your photos.
I got it right
I'll
here.
tell
I'm
you
not
right now.
I'm not ashamed
Now
of my
she's
profile.
great at the
I'll tell you.
profile.
I'll
Let her
tell
see
you.
the profile.
I'll tell you what's
I'll let her
going
see
on.
my profile.
Okay.
I don't
Especially
care.
if you're a comedian and a known comedian. Like, here's the thing: girls always do like the funny guys. That's what they say.
You should
Number one.
exploit your celebrity for this Tinder thing.
Absolutely
Yes.
exploit your
Just like-
celebrity.
I'm serious.
Chicks,
Put your
yeah.
bio line and then write like ... like 400,000 followers on Instagram. Anyway, or like just make it like
Pick with
No.
an
Yes.
Emmy. Oh, okay. Here's my profile.
Let's see your profile pic.
All right, first of all, this first picture is douchey.
Okay, then that's
fine.
why. Okay, but let me help
but
you.
it's like,
I can't
who's
see. You just got a
texting
text.
me?
Some
Oh,
sluts
boy.
are texting
That's
you
what
right
I'm
now.
talking about.
So that's my. What is
Oh,
all
for
these
fuck's
texting?
sake.
For fuck's sake, man.
Oh my god.
God, who the fuck
Come
is
on,
texting
Kyle.
you?
This is how your dates are going?
This is how my life is, bro. You know, bro.
Okay,
That's a
I see
pic.
this.
What's the
This is why,
picture?
and this is why you're not matching. Okay.
That's a bad pic.
no.
This is why. It's too jokey.
Let's see.
And the girls who want to just get laid are like, this
Yeah.
guy's too much of a clown.
No.
Take that picture.
More
Well,
sincere of a photo.
It
lead
looks
photo.
like, I mean,
that's
it's
why it's too jokey.
It's a little
Okay.
jokey. It's
It's
also,
cute. You look great. I'm not saying you don't look
Yeah,
handsome.
you look
Very
good in it.
photoshopped.
You look amazing. It's just it's too jokey.
I'm ripped
Are
to
there
shit,
other
but
pictures?
it's
Can I
true.
swipe for another
Yeah,
picture?
Yeah, let me see the
Which
second
way?
one.
This way?
Let's do the follow up.
I'm not even sure how you do that.
Okay, hold on. I'm opening. I'm looking for a pussy, and I am trying to.
Oh my god.
All right, there's a real photo, but
That's
you can't
a
really
real
see
photo.
it.
You can't even see his face.
can't see you in
Next,
that.
can't see what you
Okay.
look like. That's another problem.
What?
And what's the last
What's
one?
what?
Let me see.
What, bro? Why you looking at me like that?
Oh my god, dipshit.
can't see you.
He can't see you.
We
You
can't
see
see
a
you.
tree.
It's a cool tree.
No, you're
Oh my
okay. So we
God,
were right.
it's-
Your profile game's horrible.
All wrong.
So
Really?
Yes.
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 All right,
First of
well,
all,
that's good to know.
They can see you. The first picture of you is kind of too jokey, so the girl's like, "Nah, he's not serious."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have a picture of a tree, and then your face is darkened by shadows. and the
Dope ass
dog.
tree though.
No,
It's a
it is a
dope-ass
dope tree.
All right, yeah.
Let's just go 3
trees.
real
Oh.
pictures. Let's just do 3 real pictures, not a pro picture.
I literally don't have.
Okay.
I don't take
Can we-
pictures of myself.
Okay, wait. Listen here. No. Let me tell you. Here's how you're gonna get laid.
Take some today.
Here's how you're gonna get laid.
Yeah.
You're gonna have one with you standing behind a microphone on the stage. Girls
No.
love comedians.
See, that feels.
Now, how do you know this shit? No, let's turn this around. How do you know all this shit?
Because I'm friends with
it makes you sloppy.
millennials.
Makes your
No.
panties get all wet when you.
No, because I talk to girls who are dating at the Comedy Store and normal girls.
They like a guy holding a microphone.
They go, oh my God, he's funny. I love funny guys. No, I'm not saying.
my ass, man.
I'm saying like second, third picture, but not your lead. Your lead is just like a normal guy.
Just staring
smiling,
dead at
friendly.
I don't
approachable.
I don't think you lead with the mic.
I didn't say lead. I said the second or third is, this guy's I love comedy.
But that one you should use. See, if you do the mic one, do you have a pro mic one?
You need a professional.
Because then they're like, this is what he professionally does.
I got this one just now. Is that good? Smiling, and I got a mic.
Pretty good.
Very natural.
Pretty good. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, we need you. We're gonna do a complete revamp.
I don't even think I don't like online dating. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah.
But I will change. I'll take those pictures down. Now I feel very self-conscious.
Or just switch them around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any headshots that are like just?
But aren't those headshot?
I know it's the worst.
Smash
Fucking worst.
City.
Smash City, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, and you know, and don't put a picture of you with somebody else. Like, hey, it's me and this other guy, because then people go, well, which guy is him?
I know that's super,
Oh yeah,
that's so
silly.
dumb.
Don't do
Well,
that.
you want to have a picture with some friends? So it looks like you have friends.
No, because then the girl goes, well, I just want to.
You
see
can
who's this
imply
guy.
friends if you crop like
Crop 'em
arms
out.
out. So in other words, if it was you
Oh
and a group
yeah,
of friends,
Yeah.
you
or
slice
put a
out.
little chiron that says friends and an arrow.
There you go.
Off the thing. There's
Yeah.
friends over
Those
there.
are friends over there.
Okay.
Now, I will say the dog, very appealing.
It is?
Not,
Okay.
Absolutely. Girls like
I
to
can
know
take care of something.
that you can take care of something, that you're capable of love, of
But
loyalty.
here's the thing, though. We don't want to make your Smash profile the same as your, because there's the relationship profile and then there's get my dick wet profile.
Dick
Yeah,
wet
but-
profile should be different.
Definitely different.
Yeah,
I
but
think my bro's right on that.
But smash profiles, then the dumb chicks go, oh my God, I love doggies.
Who cares?
That's what I'm saying. But it's good. The dog's good bait. It's the honey.
Right.
The honey pot or
Yeah, but we just got to
And then I
lead
hit it with a
differently.
sausage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to. Yeah. We gotta
Yeah,
lead
we're gonna help
differently.
you with this.
Yeah.
I'll keep you guys up to date.
I
Even
really
if you don't
like-
want to know.
I want to know. I want to know.
I'll let you guys know when I smash.
Dude, you gotta
Please.
smash.
It's so gross, isn't it? I mean, I think it's beautiful.
This will
Oh,
be
it's
you in a
beautiful,
week.
Oh, you're gonna my pussy talking to
Yeah,
you
check my
now.
pictures. Check my profile pictures.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
my
hot.
God.
Aren't you when you're done just like, what did we do?
After you smash,
Yeah,
it's a weird thing, right?
Especially with a stranger. Like, who are we now? What was that?
Yeah,
I've never done it.
but that's
with a
why
stranger.
he needs that cleanse.
I'm going to a party Saturday. Maybe I'll just smash out there, dude.
Probably. Party's a good
Yeah.
place to do it, man.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get out of the way, skip the whole Tinder thing, man.
I think he'd be a good wingman for me. Be like,
I'd
oh,
be
you
great.
meet my bro Kyle? You meet my bro?
Oh, I
Like
would be
that
great.
right there. Now I'm looking good.
And I would
Ready.
come up with stories.
Yeah.
I would be telling
yeah,
stuff
he tripped over his dick
I'd
once.
be like, oh, he fucking, there's this IPO. You know what that is? He fucking introduced me to it. He made like $25 million that year. Anyways, what do you guys, are you guys going out to a diner afterwards or what? I'm kind of hungry.
Oh,
and all of
diner's
a
the
sudden
best
they're
place.
like, wait, what's an IPO?
Mhm.
I'll be like, oh, fuck.
You know what your game is, by the way?
Yeah, what is his game?
Okay.
This is a perfect
I'll
person
tell you
to
what,
ask.
Tom
My
Segura,
game?
your game when we were dating.
Yeah.
Oh.
Contemptuous indifference. A little bit of silent indifference
Wait a
that can
minute, what
read
is
as
that?
contempt.
Give us an example.
It's like when I met Tom, he was 23 and he was just kind of quiet, but like a smoldering quiet.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
that,
Like,
yeah.
like not like a puppy dog, like excited to meet you, like
A little
kind of
dangerous.
like whatever. I don't give a shit. Like his whole vibe was like, I don't care whether or not any of this fucking happens.
And that
you're
drew
like,
you in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes the. There's no desperation there, so you're like, oh, what's going on with. What's he all about? I bet he's exotic.
Still turns pussies into waterfalls, if you ask me. It's like
Stupid. But then you go to his house and you're like, oh, this guy has like no game because he sleeps on a mattress on the floor and he
True.
doesn't use soap.
you can tell that I was not into bringing chicks home.
No, but you had a little bit of contempt
I
for
did
the
have
whole
contempt.
thing.
I still do.
I know.
Yeah.
I got high the other night and I bought a Tesla, so you can just buy one that you buy a couch.
Really?
So I'm gonna have a serious car game. 'Cause
Really?
right now I got a Honda Civic.
You
It's
bought it?
15 years old.
You
It's a
bought
piece
it?
of
Yeah,
crap.
you need a Tesla.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about I should maybe return it.
Why?
They're really expensive.
But you bought it.
Yeah,
No, it's yours.
No, it's your car.
And it's gonna help. It's gonna help the Smash game for sure.
that's what I was saying.
Let's just do it.
Tesla's going to help Smash Game and dogs. Chicks love dogs and nice cars.
Let's get more dogs, more Teslas.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
My game is like yours, except add like crippling insecurity.
Sure.
We all are insecure.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing you realize as you get older, once you're in a secure relationship and everything, you see more how insecure you were, and you realize that everybody is.
Yeah.
And then that's what happens is like, once you're not in the hunt, you're like, oh, why is everybody so fucking insecure?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but you need to be like locked down.
Because,
to
well, dating's so brutal. I mean, you put
horrible.
yourself out there every single time you meet somebody, and then
people who
my
date
God.
without booze, I'm impressed with. Those first couple dates, doing that first kiss without being drunk, that's like a magic trick.
I don't know how people
The
do it.
first kiss, I talk about it on stage now, about the level of tension for an opening kiss, like that first kiss.
Ugh.
I mean, it is like, it's nauseating just to like whether like when you go like I got to coach especially if you're the guy, the guy you're supposed to be the initiator, you know.
Yeah.
Of course.
But
like,
you can't do it like I had women who had said like don't ask. Like I would ask.
that's what he says.
That makes me fucking crazy.
I used to ask, and this girl was like don't ask, but now you have to ask. You can't.
No, don't ask. Never ask.
You gotta be very clear though in this day and age. You gotta get a lot of
but
clues.
here's the thing: you get the clues,
Get the
and
touch
then like,
clues.
look, the absolute worst thing. I mean, yeah, someone being like, "Ew, no," but like, were you really that misled? You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I was ever that misled.
In terms of what way?
Like, I never went for a kiss and had someone go like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean?
I've had it happen to me where
Well,
a
I'm
guy
saying-
misread cues and he went for it, and I was like, no.
yeah, I
And
did.
I threw him off.
Yeah,
and
but how often
I
does that
misread.
happen?
I was
right?
drunk too.
That's why you
why.
misread.
So was this guy.
Yeah, but that's why you misread. You were
Yeah.
drunk.
It was
but
with-
like, if you're not drunk, let's say you're sober or you have a glass of wine, you're in a situation where that kiss can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's a woman is going to give you all kinds of body cues. I mean, like you're going to pick up on it.
I know.
And then it's
That's
whether
so
you have the confidence to go for it. But it's like, are you really this whole thing of like, can I kiss you? It's like, oh man, I see it in reality shows, and I'm like,
How many first kisses have you had since we had ours?
I think since from our first one, when we had our first kiss, that was probably 05.
Yeah.
And probably not more than 10 since then, of like where I went out with the girl and I wasn't sure whether.
Sure, it gets
You guys
easier.
swing?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
totes.
That's tight.
Yeah. We're
Nice.
poly and bi.
Poly buys?
Yeah, we're poly
And
bis.
non-binary.
I'm poly by cis.
Yeah. Oh, you got everything going on.
Yeah.
I
Cute
gotta.
even sometimes.
We gotta do this real quick. 1 second, Kyle.
Yep.
Let's make some money.
Let's make something happen.
Sweet,
here.
sweet cheese.
Kyle, one thing that's gonna help.
Where?
That smile. Let's see the
Oh,
teeth. We
he's
always
You
ask.
be honest. Don't be like,
Okay,
oh, they look great.
but really smile for us.
Go give us.
Let us really see a smile.
A genuine smile?
Yeah.
If I can.
Yeah, come on.
The eyes might be a
Come
little
on.
dead.
You have nice teeth.
Really good teeth. Are those yours? Are those veneers?
Yes.
Wait,
No, I do have good teeth.
is
Wow.
that
That's gonna be
natural?
on my profile. No, I had braces.
Oof.
They're so white. Do you whiten?
I do sometimes.
Do you do the
if
home
I-
strips or do you go to like? get
There's
it-
like this thing you paint on. It's like a paintbrush.
cum. What is it?
Yeah, cum. You just
Really?
put the cum all over your face.
Wow.
On the cheeks and then I have this retainer I wear like once a week, and I'll just put
Seriously?
I'll just put it in that.
Now,
That's enough.
This is from the dentist, or you just buy this off?
Of dentist.
They
yeah.
I
they
would
made it for
say
you.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do dental
Cool.
updates quite often, and we have a lot of guests come in here and they show
Yeah.
us teeth. Sometimes we have to be a little nicer to them.
Yeah.
I would say those are top 3 teeth we've ever seen.
Nice.
Yeah, really
let's see-
good.
look at that.
Straight,
Man.
white, clean.
You could tell me those are veneers. Is this really what's
No,
going
these
on?
are real.
Hey, I think we have a new profile pic.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Close up of the teeth.
Yes. Actually, don't you feel like when you see someone's teeth, it really tells you a lot?
Oh, it tells the whole story.
Yeah,
It
and it makes
does.
you attracted.
You know so much. I mean, when there's like someone especially who's young and has like already yellow in between, they're just going to bed with their
And
food
you know,
in
you
their
know what I
mouth.
don't like, by the way? I know that we all have, there's different stages of life where different levels of income and what you can spend on. I hate someone telling me like especially if they're employed, they have a decent job, and it's like, just fuck this part. Like, no, you need to direct your funds into this region.
Yeah.
If you have a job that gives you any resources, put down the plastic, rack up the debt, and you
Yeah.
take care of the mouth.
Yep.
Don't let that shit slide.
It's hard to go, you go to the dentist, get teeth cleaned every 6 months. They say every 3 months. How often? do you guys
No,
go?
every 6.
6.
I
I do
don't
too.
do
every
3.
6.
That's who's got time for that?
But they say that the plaque in your gums it'll end your life quicker too.
Absolutely. I mean, these are basically bones in your face that other people see.
Although I have a theory that it's not that you don't take care of your teeth. It's just if you build up plaque easily on your teeth, maybe you build up plaque easily in your arteries.
Yes.
That's a theory I have, but I haven't heard that.
Interesting.
And I don't know much, so that might be wrong.
I got to get my teeth clean, actually. I'm going to make an appointment.
So do I.
I had an appointment, and then those fires happened.
Yeah.
The fires.
Fuck, I got to get back
Are we
on
going to
it.
move Dennis to out here, though?
Well, then we have to go in and get the x-rays and do the consult.
So we're going to go back to the other one.
It depends. Do you want to go start with the new guy out here, and then we got to go do the whole thing and fuck. Yeah, I know.
Because right now we have, we've moved
Or we
so
could
much.
transfer the x-rays from the old to the new.
Oh yeah. Don't get too many X-rays.
No, that your thyroid cancer. This is
Yeah.
linked to that. Dr. Oz just said that you have to wear a thyroid guard.
People send us
Yeah?
all
Oh,
kinds of
boy.
clips. I don't know if you know this or not.
I
And
do
we always
know.
watch things that people send. Somebody sent this. Let me see what it says about her. This lady. Okay, so the light was red. She was reading a piece of paper. The light turned green. She continued to read, so I pressed the horn quickly. Then she continued reading, so I pressed it longer until the light changed to red again. She got out of her car and argued with me that she was reading the paper because she felt dizzy and wanted to know if she could turn around to go back to CVS. I tried backing up to go around her, and then she walked into the other lane, and then I started recording. So this guy had an encounter with a woman just being...
We have footage.
And you wouldn't tell me. But you're blocking the road. I'm sorry, my car is not. I don't feel well. I can't move right now because you got me so upset.
Whoa.
You can move the car. It's simple. Just move it to the side of the road.
This is gonna hurt you more than me.
Really?
Yeah. So either apologize and give me your name.
Apologize for what?
You're very rude. It was 3 seconds, sir.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Cool sandals. These are definitely the I give up
Is she on Tinder?
sandals.
That's what I'm saying. And that shirt, that's a
That's
pretty
kind
hot
of lady
shirt.
I might find.
Yeah.
She could swipe which way?
It was the light was red.
3 seconds.
The light was red. It turned green. You still sat there reading a piece of paper. Then it turned red again.
You represent FedEx? You know what that
Oh,
does for
FedEx.
employees?
Oh.
But look, green's light go. You gotta move out of the way. You can't just sit here.
First of
Look,
all,
look, listen to him.
Call he told me I left the door open. He's worried about
Yeah.
the door. He's a nice man.
Okay, well then why do you leave the door open?
And I'm going to stand there.
I don't know why you don't move.
Call the police or give
Go ahead,
me
get your phone and call the police.
Call your police. No, then you'll get away. Call the police.
Get away.
Then I'll get away.
I'm always on the side of the FedEx drivers. You know how fucking hard that job is? And this dumb bitch, just get out of traffic, you
Yeah,
stupid
those
cow.
guys that do that deliver all day.
Oh my
That
God.
shit's real work, man.
It sure is.
Yeah, hauling that
hard
stuff
work.
around, and they go, go.
Yeah. And then this fucking
dope
dumb shit.
She must have a problem every day of her life.
Oh, yeah.
and makes it a problem.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
She's one of those, right? Always a victim. I just did this for 3 seconds. Like, no, you
She
probably
let a
were there.
light change because she was reading.
Right, sweetie, you're in the wrong.
I'll get someone else to call the police.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me your number or call the police or say you're sorry.
You know the number. It says it right on the side of the truck. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah, call you
Call your
fucking
number or I'll
Call your number.
Call the police. I'm not doing
Call
nothing.
your
I'm waiting for you to move out of the way.
What a sweet candy bar in his hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for beeping the horn.
For being aggressive.
For being so now she got what she wanted.
She's
She got her.
Please.
She got her apology.
Because we have enough problems in this
You're
world.
sitting at a green light.
Ew! I was dizzy.
You pull over to
Then
the
pull
side.
over, yeah.
You have no proof of that.
I can see through your window. You're reading a piece of paper.
Does he have a clothing clip on his nose?
Scared and said maybe the medicine's making me dizzy.
Then you pull over.
Right.
What a waste of everybody's
kidding me?
day.
You're not aware late when I beeped the horn at you.
10 minutes ago. Keep being late with your packages. That's not going to help your employee
Oh my
record.
God,
Call
lady.
the police.
So
I'm not
Tom,
calling
how
the police.
much,
You call 'em.
if it's okay with Christine,
Yeah.
I'm not giving you my ID number. I don't have to give
to
you my ID
make
number.
love to this woman,
Go right ahead.
how much money, and be serious, like what's the lowest you would take to make love to this woman? You have to be very nice, whisper nice things in her ear.
The lowest?
The absolute lowest you would take.
Be real.
No, okay, I will.
I'm saying let's really be realistic.
Yeah, Christina doesn't find out about it? Or, yeah.
I don't. I give
Never
you
know.
full consent.
Okay.
I'm totally on board because I want the money.
Now, you know it's getting slop. Like, things aren't going great.
No, she looks like a mess. It smells bad.
Not cleaning.
Definitely. Her feet are horrendous. They've been wearing those Birkenstock sandals for.
You got a nut.
Ugh. You got to eye contact her.
Eye
too.
contact nut.
Mouth to mouth. You can't turn her on her stomach. You have to do a missionary. You have to look her in the eye.
Well, he's first got to get her going. You got to do some work downstairs.
Be realistic, and I want a real number. Don't be like
your
a million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lowest. Think about your life.
I gotta finish, right? And eye contact.
Eye contact.
So I'm looking her in the eye.
Yeah.
And you just say, I'm nutting. Last second, you go, I was the FedEx guy.
God, you and Kyle are spirit animals. You sure are. You're spirits.
I think.
Be realistic. Now, I don't want you. $20,000. $20,000 is a lot of money.
Are you? Wait. Why would you even pollute me? Do you know honestly what I was thinking for real before you said that? I swear to you.
Okay, what?
What I was thinking, like I was trying to figure out the number. The first number, hand to God, on our children, in my mind, was $5 million.
Oh, stop it.
What?
That's what I was thinking.
Stop it.
That's the lowest.
That's what I was
like if someone said here's $4 million, you'd say no.
I was running through in my head, and I was like, okay. And I was like, should I
Stop.
say 5?
Oh, stop. Be realistic. Now, let's think about
I
this.
was being realistic.
Okay, let's bring it down, Rockefeller.
You're talking about coming in this lady after sweet kisses and eating her box.
Yeah.
Did you take a look? What I'm dealing
I
with?
was an older person, or I really was busy.
You want me to
She's got a
stare into
car.
her face?
She's got some good qualities.
Yeah.
She's got that hair.
Her skin looks soft.
She's very white.
You're like 20 grand. Maybe you would do her for 20 grand.
And if you can't finish, you don't get anything. Like you've gone through the whole thing, and that's pressure on you that you may not be able to.
Okay,
finish.
so
That's in
let's
your
go.
head.
Let's work in reverse. So you had made a good point. You said someone said $4 million.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
Stop it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
$3 million.
No, let's be real.
Wait, can you let me
$1 million.
work? Can you let me work?
$1
Do you
million.
see how you ruin this?
$1 million
You're
tax-free.
ruining this.
$1
You're
million.
ruining this. You're ruining this. Why are you ruining this?
Ruining what?
I'm working through it, and you're
Okay.
like jumping. You're
Okay,
interfering.
because I just don't
I don't
believe
think
it.
Christina knows how serious this is.
She doesn't
between
understand.
us.
It's too preposterous. $4 million.
Tom's taking this really.
I'm taking this seriously, and I'm trying to figure this out. And you're like 20 grand. Like I would even spit on her for 20 grand.
God.
I would spit on her for 20 grand.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, it's not enough money.
Okay.
It might throw up on her for 20 grand. If I had vomit like backed up, I might puke on her for 20 grand.
May I talk now? May I interject?
Well,
Who's funding that? You puking on this woman?
I'm saying $1 million. Think about it. Cash, tax free. I give you a suitcase of $1 million. You're not going to do this for $1 million.
I don't think it's
tax-free.
enough.
Really?
I don't think it's enough. I really don't.
I
don't think
believe
it's
you.
enough.
That's impressive. I'm way below that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I'm being honest, I would say like 2.5 would be like the bottom.
Wow.
To do it.
You definitely have more money than I do.
Kyle, what's your bottom?
I'm like in the teens.
Come on. You got to eat her box for a while.
Yeah.
You got to bang her, and you got to look in her eyes as you finish.
I'm definitely under 100 grand. I'll tell you that right out of the box.
You have to eat her ass for a while.
Wait, her ass?
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa.
We didn't
Yes,
say ass.
we didn't
You
say
added that.
No, that's always there.
That's not all.
Wait, he's right. It is always there.
But we didn't say that with you.
I just threw it in there.
You have to eat her ass now.
Yeah, you do.
How
does
am I?
asshole smell, huh?
What kind of ass is it? Licking
What do
a
you
little? You getting in there deep? Is it?
You gotta
how long?
tongue rim it. You gotta lick it.
One rim, and I'm back to her lady part.
You got to poke it a little bit with your tongue.
All right, a couple of pokes, rim, and then back. Okay.
Well, let me ask you though. You got to jump in too.
Ew.
Yeah, you need to have. You got a 69.
I'm being realistic here. Ugh. Are you serious?
Yep. And she's wearing that outfit.
I love that. That's a real
and
factor.
She keeps telling you about this FedEx guy that annoyed her the whole time. And
Okay, sorry. So I have to 69.
And if
you have to 69,
I don't want to lick her butthole. I will not lick her.
it's
I'm
there.
not going to lick her butthole. I don't lick buttholes.
So how about we go to your $1 million cash bag? You're like, nope, it's $1 million in cash.
Here's the thing. I would do it for $1 million. Yeah,
Okay.
cash, tax free. The IRS
But
never
you would
knows.
say no to 900,000 cash.
It has to be $1 million. In my mind, for it to be worthwhile, I have to have that amount.
So now I don't seem so preposterous to you.
Yeah, but $1 million is less preposterous than 5.
But we work down to 2.5.
But if you don't nut, Christina, you don't get any of the money.
Yeah, you have to come.
But that's harder for a woman.
So work.
Hey.
That's way harder for me.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Wait. Do I have to come or does she have to come?
everybody's
That's the hard
got
one.
a party at this.
No. She has to come.
Whoa. You said I had to come and look at her
we don't know
eyes.
her biology. She may not be able to. You know,
No,
she
she-
may.
Okay, let's
may
say
tough.
she can.
tongue in my asshole.
No, now different game, different story. We have to make her have
Oh,
an
for
orgasm.
fuck's sake! There's
I
no
could do
way.
it. I'd spend the time. Enough money. I'd spend the time.
Now wait a minute. Does that change your fee though?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
So what's your fee now? Be realistic.
$400,000.
And you'll make her come.
I will make that woman have the greatest night of her life.
I believed you.
Yeah.
And that's how we need you to go into
$400,000?
your Tinder game. You need to go into your
With that
smash game with that
attitude.
attitude.
Okay.
I want you to think about her every time you're on Tinder.
Okay.
You're gonna do it.
I'm not doing Tinder. It's too for the kids.
Just do it, man.
I'm 47.
So what?
47 on Tinder?
Bro, we're just trying to
Yeah,
clear
it's
the pipes a
embarrassing.
little
You're
bit.
right.
No, that's true. See,
Tom?
Christina's
what
said it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's 47. I mean, grow up. Okay, you have to give her an orgasm. And you have to do by any means necessary. Mouth, you have to use your mouth, your hands, your peener.
I think 6 is fine for that.
6 mil?
Yeah. Why not?
You guys have a good life. Do you know that? Like, do you recognize that? Like, we have a really good life. Because most people get used to their life and they go, my life, it's fine. Are you like that? Or do you know that you just
No.
come down here and talk about this and then you make money?
We appreciate it.
You
believe
do.
me.
Oh, good.
Every day
No, we
we're
have a
like, I
great life.
can't believe we
We have a
get
great life.
we get to do this.
Dude, I got paid $6 million to make this lady come.
That's
Do
a
you
good
not
life.
realize how good my
Yeah,
life
yeah.
is?
It's pretty sweet.
$6 million. See, when we
By the
frame
way,
it that way,
if
that
you-
makes
if
sense.
you framed it to like that to me, and you show me the bags, and then you're like, she's right through there. I would go in there with this attitude of like, Daddy's gonna make you come.
Yeah.
So like, do whatever you want. You want to fart in my face to get started? Like I would.
Yeah.
Go, I would just absolutely.
You get in a mental
She's not.
state. You get in a really like.
I think I would leave there, and she'd be like, he needs to get a bonus because I came like 16 times.
Oh.
You know.
Okay.
I think I would
Let's-
go in there like.
Let's up the ante.
There's bonus checks.
You do a whole night with her, and you got to do it as many times as
the
she
date
wants.
is
As many times as
romance.
she wants.
And you have to do whatever she wants.
She's not in good shape. She wouldn't. She wouldn't be like more.
You've got to nut 3 times in 12 hours.
12 hours. I think it's doable.
I don't think I could do it.
I think you could
And then
do
you
it.
did 2 nuts, and then you'll get any money because you couldn't do your 3rd nut. Oh my god! Your face is
I
full
think
of her
the
ass
key
juice.
is you want those first 2 out as fast as you can. I think you can do it.
You gotta
and
get those
then
out of the way, and
you
then
get
take
that
a break.
refractory period's gonna
Yep.
like really dwell after that second
Yep.
one, and then when it's like, hey man, we got 2 hours left, you'll be like, hey, why don't you fucking smack them around a little bit
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we need to get going here.
Yeah.
But he brought up a great point: is that you're gonna have her like butt juices and all her juices like all. You're gonna smell her.
It's gonna be-
for, like,
I would just
12
think about.
Cake.
I'm
You're gonna be caked.
thinking about those millions though. I can't believe you thought I was going to do this for $20,000. I'm serious.
I might do it for 20 grand. I mean, if it's really, I'm gonna get 20 grand.
Right, tax free.
What?
Make a woman feel good for a little while. It's beautiful.
This
It's beautiful.
woman.
It's a beautiful thing.
This
She
woman.
needs it. She's a good night.
She has a good night. It's tax free money.
All right, can we regroup?
Yeah.
Will you tell me for real
Mhm.
what you would need to eat her box?
I'm being real.
Be real.
Being
Look at her.
Real. No, she's disgusting. I would say this is what the moose soup lady looks like.
All right, Moose Soup Lady, we actually saw her, looks much better. She does. Moose Soup looks better. I'm serious. She does.
This seriously is my nightmare. If I were to go gay, this is not my.
Fuck! You guys are doing good.
That's her voice. Like that's who I.
That's who you
see.
imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm being honest and sincere when I say $1 million cash, and nobody finds out about it. That's another thing. It can't be on the internet.
And you have to
Oh.
make her come.
Yeah.
$1 million, and I'm being serious.
So you put a lot of effort into it, right? For $1 million cash?
Yeah, cash.
Like if you came out of there and she didn't come, you'd be like, I really tried.
Yeah. $1 million is a ton of money.
Like let's say you just walked out right now and she didn't come. Would you be like?
I'd be so bummed, dude, because I want that money.
But you'd be like, I really ate as much as I could.
That's fucked up. I would make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip the script on you. Tom, she straps on a dildo.
Okay.
And you've got to take it
okay.
for 5 minutes as she's yelling at you. She makes you wear a FedEx outfit.
Yeah. Easy.
5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Now we can start talking that bullshit money.
Okay,
Oh.
what is it? 50 grand?
Getting
bulldozed by her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
50?
With a strap on?
Yeah.
No, but I might do it for like 6 figures or something. Because I feel like there's no, like that, I'm facing a wall, you know?
Okay.
I'm looking away, and the thing's being done to me.
See, I find that much more violating.
Oh, no. See, that I feel like I could check out of that. I feel like I could check out.
I agree with Tom. You can check out. You
Yeah.
can go.
I would check out, and
disassociate.
she'd be like, fucking UPS is better. And I'd be like, yeah, all right. And then she just rails me, and I would just kind of just be like, that's fine.
I've never had that done to me, so it also is a scary unknown.
Oh, butt peggings. Well, neither have I. Neither is he. Right, Tom?
Yeah. He seems pretty cavalier about it.
I just feel like
Yeah, it could
I
hurt.
just feel like that one's not. I feel like doing things to her would require much more out of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would. Be,
I'm glad we figured all that out.
Come down later for moose soup.
yeah,
That's her.
that's her.
That's the ilk we're
yeah,
dealing with.
that's who you're dealing with.
Dirty bitch.
Owen.
Yeah, it's Owen. Yeah.
Oh, dirty son of a.
Kyle, have you ever smoked meth?
No.
Yeah, what is your drug
You?
history like?
I was pretty much a square, and then I've recently done a lot of marijuana at night to sleep.
That's nice.
Do jellies, and I used to take those diazepams or whatever, like those or Lunesta, and I find the marijuana is not as, I don't get as hungover, and it seems like it doesn't affect me in a negative way. I hope. Seems like it's okay though.
Cool.
What do you guys do?
Wine?
Guys party?
Yeah, no.
No.
A little
You're
bit of
kids.
Mary Jane sometimes.
I want to try mushrooms.
Never done it.
I haven't either. I want to try that.
You should do it.
What if you were to, by the way, since you know how he's single, we're trying to hook him up.
Mm.
What if he went into like a new facet, like a new genre, a new lane, instead of like traditional?
Okay.
What if you step out of the box a little bit? You know,
In terms of, in what way?
Well, what if you did something
You
like
would
this?
be forgiven for thinking this is a meal with red wine, but the glasses actually contain blood.
Cheers,
Leah and Arrow aren't your average couple. They're actually real-life vampires living in the sleepy town of Haven Hill, Suffolk.
The taste of the blood depends on the person.
Maybe that's your lady.
All right. How much to make her come for?
Fuck! Is this our new game?
I would have an easier time with her because she's got a real look that I could get into.
Can I tell you something right away that I feel like already?
What?
She would like, even if you weren't attracted to her, like she knows what's up. She knows how to do things.
She could hurt you though.
She could hurt you, but she'd also be like, I know what feels good.
She's worked
You
her
know
way
what I
around
mean?
a nutsack for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Guys, you're referring to goth chicks, which I'm an expert in.
Yeah.
There's two kinds of goth chicks. You got your skinny goth chick,
Yeah.
and then your heavier goth chick who wears like a lot of latex and very not porous materials
Yeah.
around their vagines.
Oh, I know what you're getting at.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Smells not the best.
That's what I've heard. So I would take that into consideration because she's wearing leather and stuff in that area.
It was love at first bite for
Oh,
Leah
God.
and longtime vampire Arrow after meeting on a dating website on Valentine's Day.
When I first saw that he was a vampire, very interesting. I was like, okay, didn't know there was actually proper real vampires out there. I've
He
always
looks-
hoped there was.
I hope they have children.
He looks
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like, looks like kind of like, it almost looks.
I'm going to
made
a
up.
costume party.
Well, yeah, they're
but-
goths. I
No,
mean-
but I'm saying, I feel like I see that she tried to put this together. With him, I see like a genuine, scary fucking guy.
Right,
you
like
know?
this is how he naturally looks.
Yeah, I feel like there's no
Sure.
effort for him to look
Well,
like this.
vampires murder people, so he's got to be at least entertaining those thoughts in his head.
Yeah.
Even as a fantasy, that's a big
Arrow
part of
has
their
always had a
lifestyle.
taste for blood.
I've always had cravings for blood since the first age I can remember. Anytime someone cut themselves, if they cut their finger, I'd put their finger in my mouth. If they cut their arm, I'd clamp my mouth over it which
Ew.
obviously they thought was a bit strange.
He's scary.
Yeah, the teeth aren't good too. I mean, black lipstick highlights yellow teeth.
So this is what your boyfriends looked like back then?
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
not like him, but like the black lipstick, the eyeliner, pretty much similar outfit.
won't you let me touch your blood?
But we didn't drink blood. We were
He
fucking
must
lunatics.
love, when she has her period, right?
Ew.
Yeah. Right?
Ask
Keep it going.
And most shockingly of all, they drink each other's blood.
Yeah,
I
fuck
always
that.
feel
Oh,
in the
God.
jar. Like there's almost like a mild current.
Now the loved up couple are set to get married on the spookiest day of the year, Halloween.
Shall we look at some dresses for the wedding?
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Leah is so unsure of how her family will take the news of her unusual lifestyle. She hasn't yet told them.
My parents are actually happy with the relationship.
They don't look healthy.
No.
Yeah, a great way to get AIDS.
Yeah. But hepatitis.
Do you know I was convinced I had AIDS in 1990? Like, not even, I think I might have AIDS. Like, I knew I had AIDS.
How?
I'd never had sex with a girl before, and I came home from this party. It was at college, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, Kyle Dunnigan, get up here. She was drunk, and we had sex really fast. And she was 21, which seemed so old to me. And if she had sex with me, like, she's probably, very...
Right.
So this is 1990. If you had unprotected sex, you got AIDS.
Yes.
That was like
Right.
what they were saying.
Right.
So I was convinced, and I left there, and I was really upset. And I ran into my roommate at the time, who was like this jock guy, and I embarrassed myself. I was like crying, and I was like,
You were?
Yeah, I was crying.
Yeah, I got AIDS.
I was like that, like where you get like one word out, like I just got AIDS, and then anyway, but it actually helped out because later on, I never got tested because you couldn't get tested on campus, and then I was going to this Billy Joel concert, right?
Mm-hmm.
This all gets back to AIDS.
Okay.
And I'm in the back, and I'm so far away at Yankee Stadium. He's playing Piano Man. You're hearing Uptown Girl, like the sound.
Right.
So we sneak down. I get to the front row, and I'm gonna jump on stage. You know
What?
Whoa.
You know, I was a huge Billy Joel fan.
And you're like, I'm going to die anyways. I got AIDS.
That's what I thought.
Really?
I wasn't gonna do it. I chickened out, and then I remembered. Oh, I have AIDS. I'm gonna die anyway. And the power of AIDS propelled me to that stage.
You jumped on stage?
Yeah, and they filmed it that night, and I have the film of me jumping on stage with AIDS.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, it's on my Instagram.
Wow.
And then
Wait, I can pull up your Instagram.
Yeah, it's like one of the first videos I posted. And then
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then years later, 25 years later, almost to the day, I was on stage with Billy Joel randomly.
I like how you're casually like, yeah, I was on stage with Billy
Well,
Joel.
Amy Schumer had his songs in her movie, and she basically, because she knew I liked Billy Joel, and she just put him in there, for the other character. And
It's way down here?
It's like one of the first videos I posted.
Okay, so Amy has him in the movie.
So she was invited on stage because to like dance during Uptown Girl, and so she invited me. So I went and met him during rehearsal, and it was so eerie because it was the same like outdoor stadium. He was in the same spot. I was in the same spot, and like I went up the same way. It just was very eerie.
Wow.
And cool.
How long ago,
That's
by the way,
awesome.
is your neck twisting injury? What's that from?
I think I was like 24.
Okay.
Something like that.
Jeez.
So we're...
Oh, yeah, picture of Ronnie the limo driver.
Look at all these photos.
Look at all these photos.
I was trying to figure out how to do Instagram at that point. That's a character that I lost.
Did you tell Billy Joel your AIDS story?
I did. I didn't say AIDS, but I told him the story about me jumping on stage. I showed him the video.
And?
I have the video.
I
He
wonder
was
how
really cool.
He was cool?
But I mean, Jennifer Lawrence was there too, and he's probably if they weren't there, he would have been like, get away from me.
Fuck away from me, dude.
The fuck are you?
He's like, I don't.
Oh, there it is.
It is?
Wait, go up. Oh, no. Sorry, go down. Oh, up to the right is like the rehearsal for the one.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's me showing him.
That's
yeah.
him. That's you showing him the video.
The video of me jumping on stage with AIDS.
Let's see how. I want to see how much disdain he has for you in this.
He doesn't like me.
Let's see if you can.
It's
find it.
That was a ballsy move. That was cool.
Everyone over laughing.
Twice for that. Fine. It was a kick her ass. She came up anyway. I thought I'd
I thought he was nice.
Cool.
enough
It was
about
very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
About it, yeah.
I didn't know.
God, can you imagine being that famous as Billy Joel?
No.
People just freak out every time they see you walking
He was
down the
doing.
street.
He might still be doing it. You know, some places you get a residency. Like,
Yeah.
have a residency.
Yeah, like Vegas
He
and
had.
stuff.
He had, or maybe still has a residency.
He does.
At Madison
Still
Square
does.
Jesus.
And his commute to work, a helicopter lands on his lawn, and then he flies.
It's like Garth level.
Yeah.
Big ass arena.
I like
tour.
your Garth posts.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here?
We're
That's
so
a
into
topless
him.
book I was
Okay.
trying to make.
Tinder.
That's a good Tinder shot?
Of course.
Yeah. You're going to get laid on that one.
You are, man. Bro,
Okay.
we're trying to get...
Thank you. No, that's
bro.
cool. I thought that was like the opposite of something that would turn women on. How about the upright for Tinder?
Nope. Nope.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, there it is. There she is.
Is it here?
Yeah.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's me. That's me with girl shoes.
Okay. Jumping on stage.
I was scared to jump up, then I was like, oh, yeah,
Oh, I'm
hey,
narrating
it's
this,
gonna die soon,
sorry.
So that gave me the courage.
Oh,
Patted him on the back.
you pat him on the back.
Yeah, as he says, good job. Just say thanks. This guy, I'm like, hey, watch out, I'm have AIDS. Don't touch me.
Is this the end of the show that he's doing this?
Yeah, it was right at the
I was
end.
scared to jump up, then I was like, oh yeah, hey, it's
Whoa.
gonna die soon.
Isn't that cool?
Gonna die soon.
That's amazing.
Good job. He
Thanks.
just looks at you. It's kind of funny. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's kind of cool about it.
he's like, that guy has AIDS.
He's like,
And then
Yeah,
just
he
looks
seems a
away.
little
Let
thin.
me down, and that's
Anyway,
Wow.
that's my Billy Joel
Billy
age
does-
story.
he just did not freak out at all. He was like,
No.
Yeah.
some guys on stage, get him down. It's awesome.
All right. Anywhere you have coming up? Any tour dates? Anything like that?
Yeah.
Where you got? Where you coming?
I'm going to be at the Largo Theater December 18th in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm doing a tour like in February-ish, which will be on my website.
Okay.
What's your website?
KyleDunniganComedy.com.
And your very, very funny Instagram is at Kyle Dunnigan 1.
If you could refer to me as the king of Instagram, that would help me out.
Yeah, I have no problem with
Is
it.
that cool?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And then let's see. Do you have anything to add, Gene? Anything else to throw in there?
I'm the Christina P on Instagram. Not to be confused with all the other Christina P's.
I'm Segura Tom.
Segura Tom.
Yeah,
Segura.
I flipped it because
Yeah, why did you?
At the time, 16-year-old British boy named Tom Segura had Tom Segura.
Yeah, someone has Christina P. So I
Yeah.
would be the Christina P.
This song, we always have listener-made songs. This DJ Double Pipe made this. It's called "I Fucking Want to Get Horny." In parentheses, try it out.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, Kyle, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Gene, thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you, Tommy. Todd.
I had fun with you, Christine.
I had fun with you, Tim.
Bye, Gene.
Bye, Gene.